Hey, shalom, 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 brother Bakwash, back on that scene, back on that scene. I want to say Shabbat, shalom to all the brothers and sisters that are maintaining and walking in the spirit of Yahweh. These are definitely times where you should be in the faith and growing in the faith at that. These are definitely those times, man. Serious business today, man. Serious business going on. And to not be in the faith is a very stupid thing. I was sad. I was told on a particular live feed. I'm not going to mention exactly where I was at because I don't want to embarrass the brother. But, just for views, this brother is saying the Most High doesn't exist. It's a false God and all that. You shouldn't be surprised at people taking this approach for views, or you just get frustrated, or you just got issues. A lot of people over the years that I've known have totally left the faith, or have left, or believe they're Israelites and believe in the Most High, but just refuse to humble themselves to the Most High. And that's a very stupid position to be in, man, today, because there's so much happening, man. Let me set this up real quick. So much happening. And it's not hard to see that we're in those times, man. It's not hard to see that. All over the world, people are anticipating World War III and where this thing is going. Excuse me. Things pertaining to prophecy, that is, and the judgment of the Most High. And clearly we see that this place needs to be destroyed, man, because everything is backwards now. Everything is backwards. What's good is evil, and what's evil is good. I did a little piece on this on TikTok earlier. And man, and the amount of pushback you get when you speak against the evils that are on this earth. You get so much pushback. People love the wickedness. I mean, how can you say the Bible is not true and you see the amount of pushback you get, man? How can you say the Bible is not true when you see how they have turned things upside down and made crazy norm? How can you say the Bible is not true when you see that it's the only book that runs parallel with prophecy? All the other books, Lord ain't dealing with those other books. The Lord is not dealing with those other religions. We're going to see as time winds down where the actual truth is at. We're going to see where, as time winds down, that all these other religions and beliefs are going to have to sit down in the Bible, Old Testament and New Testament, the Bible that mentions the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that the Bible, who clearly show our people as the chosen people of the Most High, that's going to trump all religions, beliefs, faiths, and madness that is on this earth. Only a fool can't see the truth at this point. And you got a lot of fools that's going to die. A lot of fools that's going to die when you read the Bible. But we'll touch on a lot of these things. I'll get right back to you. Be patient. And we'll just see. I had a video up earlier, and it was a beautiful video. It was young northerner child. See if I can get it up. I can't get it up because my Facebook locked me out for some reason. But young northerner child sending up prayers in the Hebrew, man. It was beautiful, man. And the amount of people trying to say that this young brother was a heathen and all this BS was amazing. Well, not a lot of people. It was a lot of brothers and sisters who gave the video praise, and it was beautiful, man. And I'm a strong believer in Hispanics being of the chosen people of the Most High, and not just with Negro features. You understand? I don't believe that the phenotype is just directed or labeled or structured just towards big lips, big noses, and woolly hair. I don't believe that. When most of the world consists of people of color with straight hair, kinky hair, wide nose, thin nose, throughout time. I just don't see the, that aspect. But the point is, it was a beautiful video, and this child had to be at least like 3 years old, maybe four. But it was nice to look at. And you're going to see a lot of examples like that because people are tired, man. People are tired. People can't go no more in this world. People are turning to the Bible because they're tired, man. And the wisdom of the Most High tells you to, make that transformation and switch to the Most High, man. Switch to what the Bible's talking about. Because people's tired. People don't want to be around, this anymore. They don't want to be around the fruity behavior and choice to defy your body. It says, my body, my choice. This is why the Most High, he gives you choices, man. The Most High, he will give you choices. But now if you pick the wrong choice, if you do the wrong thing, then the Most High will punish you because the Most High gave you your body as a gift. The Most High, he gave you the ability to have children as a gift. Be fruitful and multiply. The other day, what was it, Thursday or Wednesday, we had I posted a video where we're supposed to teach our children the commandments of the Most High. But now, in this rotten system, in this evil system, America and throughout the world, they're teaching that it's okay to murder your child, to put your well-being above a creation that's of the Most High, whether it's through righteousness or fornication. In my opinion, in most cases, it's through fornication, but it's still a life. I don't understand that. I mean, if you are a young man or a young woman, let's say hypothetically in your 20s, in between 20 and 25, and you're having unprotected sex, your body is going to work properly. Your body is going to function in the capacity that the Lord created it to function, and you're going to have children. You're going to get pregnant. If you have unprotected sex or you just carelessly laying down from Jim to Tom to Ray Ray to Pookie, whatever the case may be, you're going to get pregnant. But then you have young men and women saying, I can't deal with the responsibility of that child. I don't want to take that in the chin. I don't want to deal with that. So you're going to murder your baby. You murder your child. Years ago, I used to go out with this sister in Brooklyn. And I remember I confronted her about an abortion she had because there was this sign. It was a billboard. It said something to the point where women who participate in abortion, their minds don't work right after a while, especially if it's multiple abortions. So I questioned her on this thing. I said, after you did that wicked deed, I didn't phrase it like that. How did you feel? And you know what she told me? She's never gotten over that abortion. She's never gotten over it. And you shouldn't, unless you're a wicked demon. I believe this is why they want to push this so hard, because a lot of these women, they want to have just casual sex, and through casual sex, things happen, and they want to do away with the problem, which is not a problem if you deal right, you know. It's just that the generation today is just so damn weak and pathetic. You had women in the 60s and 50s and 40s, they juggled 5 and 6 kids. They juggled 4 and 5 kids and were able to make ends meet. The system is designed to break down the family structure. That's what it is. This is why we went into captivity. We adopted a lot of the traits and characteristics of the heathen being the non-Israelites, so-called white man, so-called Chinese, so-called Japanese. We adopted a lot of these traits. And this is why we're in the condition that we're in today. I was driving today and I was thinking, damn, man, this is just terrible, the state and conditions that we're in today, man. I was down at Penn Station and you had men, grown men, drug addict men just laying on the ground, man. Just laying on the ground. Eating their dinner on the ground, passed out on the ground. And up north, well, probably all over the country, we just walk right over you. If you're homeless, we just step right over you and keep it moving because it's such the norm. It's the norm. But just destroyed, man. I'm just looking at us and I'm looking like, damn, this is terrible, man. What did we do that the Most High has punished us the way he's dealing with us? What did we do that's so bad in the eyes of the Most High? And of course, you know the answer to that. We broke the commandments. We did heinous acts and we rebelled against the Most High. And like this example I gave is that your womb is a blessing from the Most High. The ability to have children and to love those children and to raise those children in the spirit of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, is a blessing, even in captivity. Even in captivity, providing the Most High bless you. And if you know scriptures, it's going to be harder to raise these children in these times. It's not going to be an easy walk. So you have to consider the gifts and the blessings that the Most High has put on you today, and not cry and bitch and moan and blame and point fingers and walk away from the Bible. I saw a post on Facebook last week. Some dumb sister said, I'm no longer an Israelite. Number one, you can't change your nationality. You are an Israelite. But she's, in her mind, this is like the Nation of Islam or the Jehovah Witness Church. I'm no longer a part of the Jehovah Witness Church. I am no longer a part of the Nation of Islam because of what somebody did to her or she got in her feelings. That's dumb as hell. You know what I put in the comment section? I put the Bible and the word of the Most High don't change. People change from good to evil. You idiot. I didn't put idiot, but I say you're a dummy to walk away from this. When you have problems on the job, you don't quit the job. You work. You don't stop working. I'm not going to work no more because my supervisor talked to me mean. You don't work. You don't eat. If your car breaks down, you don't say, I'm never going to buy another car again because the cars, they just keep breaking down. You buy another car. So how the hell you going to walk away from the Creator? How you going to walk away from the Creator? It don't make no goddamn sense. I just put it in there. I'm just showing you how weak people have become over the years. And I question the Most High. Yo, Lord, how long, man? How long, man? This is getting crazy. But then I add things up. The spirit will jump on me and I start to reason, man, we ain't go down low enough. Because idiots are still on TikTok. Idiots are still fighting on Facebook. Idiots are still twerking and shaking their stink behinds on social media. So clearly we have not come down low enough. Clearly the heathen who rule over us have not come down low enough. So there has to be repercussions. There has to be judgments from the Most High, bottom line. So my mind went on to Luke. From, I guess you could say, that point, we totally lost the damn land. And the devil, he took over the land. The devil being these people fighting and shooting missiles at each other, or shooting missiles on Iran today. That's not their land. But in Luke 21, verse 15, it says, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom. See, the Most High, he controls your mouth. He controls the level of wisdom that you walk in. A lot of people wrestle with that. They wrestle with the fact that the Most High, he controls everything. I talked about that Wednesday. They wrestle with the fact that the Most High can put evil on you if you're not walking in the right spirit. They wrestle with these things. They cannot accept the fact that the Most High, he can be hard on you. All I got to do is look on the streets and look at the conditions of brothers and sisters in the street. And I know that's the Most High. I see the Most High based on the amount of wisdom that he's blessed me with. I see the Most High in everything. The other day I mentioned I see the spirit of the Most High in the clouds. It says Daily Mail. Let me hold on one second. Let me see if I can invite a guest. Copy. Let me copy that. All right, we'll try it again. Oh, yeah, maybe that was the wrong link. Yeah, I think it was the wrong link. Try that one up. But like I said, I see the Most High in everything, man. And that's the wisdom that the Most High has blessed me with. And it's blessing you, brothers and sisters, too. The more you come out of the world, the more you'll see the Most High. And the more you see the Most High, the more you'll see the evil in man on this earth. The more you'll see the evil in your family members. The more you'll see the evil in your coworkers. The more you see the evil in the devil, which is a creation of the Most High as well. You understand? So the Most High, he gives you wisdom, and he also gives you the ability to speak. But the Most High can blind you and make you say stupid things that you won't prosper in this world as well. Believe it or not. This is just how the Most High works. But he can do all these things. He has the power. Check it out real quick. Proverbs 16, verse 1, very basic scripture. It says, the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue. So your mind can't work unless the Most High, he gives you the ability to think and use wisdom and to calculate and to reason. But the tongue just simply speaks what's on the mind or what's in the spirit that the Most High created in the first place. But I'm trying to show you here how the Most High, he controls that too. What comes out your mouth. He says, the preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So what you prepare in your heart, or what you prepare to say in your heart or your spirit, and how you answer is based on the ability and the levels of wisdom that comes from the Lord. You see what that says? That's clear as day. It all comes down to the Most High. It's all based on the Most High. Aqua, did you hit that link? I put a different link in there. It should work. But it's of the Lord. That's the point I'm trying to show you. So today, when you see the homeless in the streets, man, and you see the levels of what the Most High is doing to us, we got to really think and connect the scriptures with what we did, man. How we lived in the past lives, man. And how we rejected the Most High. See, the white man, he's not going to tell you this. You can go to any seminary school, they're not going to tell you this, man. Not going to tell you this. Hey, Shalom, can you hear me?
Hello, Shalom. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. They're not going to tell you this in seminary school, but we got, I was just looking at these dudes, man, and I'm like, and women, man, the women and the men are atrocious. And the same way you can see the Most High in all creations, you got to see the Most High's hand in the levels of demons and degenerates we have become. It's the hand of the Most High is in everything. That's what I'm trying to make you see. But a lot of people reject that. But nonetheless, it says, for I will give you the mouth of wisdom, which all your adversaries, your enemies, shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. This is why when you're in your travels and you're on a job, and you could have the most heinous supervisor, the most diabolical coworker. You could have peers that are your worst enemy, and they will not be able to confound or resist or gainsay against the spirit of the Most High. So we out there on the highways and byways, a lot of those souls are mad as hell. They mad as hell. And at the same time, they think that we sound so absurd. They think that we sound so ridiculous that they come and challenge us. They say, how can they speak so much hate? How can they tell so many lies? How can they separate this nationality from that nationality and elevate their nationality or their beliefs on who are the Most High's chosen people above all people on the face of this earth? How is that possible? So they come and they try to contend with you, and they try to work their gainsaying, demonic, rebellious spirit, and the Most High will put a spirit on us to just completely shut them down, man. Completely shut them down. But again, the Most High says, I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So not only can they gainsay and try to stop what you're saying, they won't be able to resist the truth of the Most High. 16th verse says, and ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinfolk and friends. And some of you, see this? And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. So you had many brothers and sisters who were put to death during the time of Yahweh Shai for the gospel's sake. The Most High has got our back today. But all things I'm trying to show you is in the hands of the Most High. 17th verse. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. Check that out. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. So a lot of brothers and sisters, they bail out. They bail out because we come out with the fact that we are the chosen people and we are above the white man, Chinese, East Indians, and Africans. A lot of brothers and sisters can't take that, and they say that's too much hate for me to be associated with. Let me leave from there. We wear the garments and the fringes and the headbands and the turbans and the bonnets, and a lot of people say that's too much Israelite for me. Let me leave this organization. You understand? This is why the Most High says, and many shall be offended. You understand? We go to the trials and tribulation of carrying that cross, lacking food, lacking money, lacking shelter, but we have just enough to get by. The Most High talks about the daily bread, and a lot of brothers and sisters say, that's too much heat for me. Let me bail out of this organization. But again, it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, the Most High says. For my name's sake. But there shall, 18th verse says, but there shall not a hair on your head perish. In your patience possess ye your soul. You're supposed to be patient in this. No matter what happens, no matter what trials or tribulations you go through, you're supposed to be patient, because the fact that your kinsmen hate you, the fact that your parents may hate you, the fact that people close and dear to you may hate you because you are a follower of Yahweh, who the world calls Christ, that alone should not affect you to the point where you bail out of this thing, because the Most High, he's preparing us. He wrote down the gospel and what the prophets went through, and he gave examples of what we're going to go through to prepare you for when things tighten up. And right now we're coming to the point where things are tightening up. Look at the vaccines and the jibby jabs. Look how many people bailed out of fear of losing their jobs, out of fear of losing money, out of fear of losing health benefits. I got a family, huh? I got to pay mortgage, huh? You know, look how many people just turn their back on the faith, within the faith, not keeping the faith. I'm not saying you're condemning, you're done, but you should use your actions when the pandemic hit as a gauge for when the next wave hit, how to be prepared. You're going to lose jobs. You're going to lose women. You're going to lose husbands. You're going to lose wives. You're going to lose children. But you should be preparing yourselves for the next wave that these devils are going to bring on you. In your patience, possess ye your souls. When you get a chance, read James, the whole first chapter, especially the first 5 verses. In your patience, possess ye your souls. When you get a chance, read Hebrews, 11th chapter, on faith and what those brothers and sisters went through. In your patience, possess ye your souls. 20th verse. And when you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is near. You understand? So they had their situation during that time by the Romans, and we have our situations today by the children of the Romans today. You understand? They had to deal with hardship in the past. We have to deal with hardship now. But the beautiful thing is that you can now prepare yourself for what's happening. They're talking about race wars and civil disobedience coming up no matter who wins. If Trump wins, war is coming. If Kamala wins, war is coming. If Trump wins, a crash is coming. If Kamala wins, more migrants and more racial tension, more tribal war. All hell is predicted to come to pass no matter who wins. You understand? You want to say something, brother?
Yeah, Con, there's a lot. There's a lot. Like I always say, there's a lot riding on this election.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody got their well-being and their livelihoods riding on this election. Mm-hmm. You know, so people going to be upset regardless. Mm-hmm. You know, and some people going to take it to the next level. But going back to what you were saying about, us being in this walk, and, you got people that are in this walk, and then when things get a little tough, they show that their faith wasn't as strong as everybody thought it was. And, and they don't pray for that. They don't pray to for the fact that no matter what happens, I remain in this walk. They don't pray for that type of stuff. They think that when they come in this walk, everything's supposed to be all good.
Yep.
Like they're not supposed to go through anything, man. Oh, I know I'm an Israelite now, so I'm gonna be able to get this, and then the Lord gonna bless me with that. And no, it don't work like that, man. You have to be tested. You have to be tested. If everything was all good, then everybody would be in this. Mm-hmm. That's just like the world. Everything seems good to our people in the world because they have this sense of freedom and they can do what they want and do whatever feels good and feels right in their eyes. So everybody going with it. That's why the masses of our people are going with the ways of the world.
Right.
We hear the Israelites, and everybody know who the Israelites are, but they know that the Israelites are stern. They know that the Israelites are, everybody got mixed feelings. But for the most part, it's the same old tune. The Israelites are, they angry, they're mad. You can't do nothing. You can't eat what you want to eat. I've done heard some wild stuff, man, about being an Israelite. You know, oh, y'all brothers can't do this. Y'all brothers can't do that. You know, not knowing anything. They're just going off of, what they see or what they've heard. It's not actually coming into it, and you can't just come into it. I hate when people always say that, well, I became an Hebrew Israelite because, or like you said earlier, I no longer, basically, I no longer subscribe to being an Israelite. How the hell you gonna subscribe or unsubscribe to your nationality?
Exactly. What was you? Who was your teacher? Because that's the
Yeah,
first thing they should have taught you. That's your nationality. How can you just say I'm not an Israelite anymore? So what are you now? A
yeah,
Negro?
yeah. I'm just an American. How
Mm-hmm.
stupid does that sound, man? But the Lord said in Luke chapter 6 and verse 22, it says, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you." Right? So the Lord tells us that we bless when we're hated. Because like the Christian pastor, everybody loves him, man.
Mm-hmm.
Even though a lot of them are being exposed now, but everybody loves them. Everybody loves what they teach. Prosperity doctrine. No tribulation coming. You don't have to worry about nothing. Just pay your tithes and everything will be okay. It says, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company." Ah, no, I ain't dealing with them Israelites, man. You listen to them. Oh man, you gonna start changing. You gonna be a bug out, man. Them dudes are bugged out.
Yep.
You better stay away from them. Don't talk to them dudes. Don't engage those dudes. They're gonna try to push, these demons on you. I'm telling you, better stay away from them. But the Lord said we are blessed. It says, "And shall reproach you." Yeah, try to correct you. Try to correct us. Tell us we in the wrong. We walking up the wrong way. I'm a Christian. If you ain't Christian, you ain't nothing. It says, "And cast out your name as evil." Yeah, we done heard that. But more and more people are coming into the light to know that what we're saying is true.
Right.
And a lot of people know that what we're saying is true. They just don't want to admit it. They're just being proud.
Mm-hmm.
They're just being proud as hell. So it's you got a balance going on now. You got our people waking up because I'm out here in Mexico, right? So me and my rib, we was a quick testimony or whatever. Me and my rib was eating, and the dude came up, and mind you, I didn't ask him his name, I didn't ask him anything, and he was serving us, and after he served us, he said, my name is Israel. My name is Israel. It's a correct brother, a so-called Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
He said, my name is Israel. It was on his tag, and I said, oh, okay. So when he came back, when he left, I said, I'm gonna ask him something. I'm gonna ask him something about it. So when he came back, I said, the name Israel. Where you learned that? Why your mom named you that? And he said, his mom is researching the Bible right now.
Look at that.
So this is all the way in Mexico, man. This is how you know that this word is being taught all around the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it was another brother. We on the beach, and he came up. He started talking about history and things like that, and everybody basically had the same old thing saying that about these Edomites out here, how they're not, our people, and y'all are our people. He was going off. I had to correct him on some things a little bit because he tried to say that the so-called Puerto Ricans wasn't the same as them and, stuff like that. But the main thing was I didn't ask for any of it. It was just coming to me. Ever since I've been down here, it's just been coming to me. And like the Lord tells you, you always supposed to be ready to give an answer or be apt to teach. So, I didn't go in, but I was basically just putting it out there that y'all are Israelites and things like that. But it's just showing you that the word is going out, man.
Some of them will know,
Yeah.
Some of them will definitely know, man. But I'm gonna tell you something. You know, give me a second.
Yeah.
I want to show you something real quick since you out there. There's a child, man. Can't be like 3, and this is what this child is saying. You got the haters on there too now, though. But listen to what he's saying. Check it out.
Haya, Shimka, Haya, Alakwata, Taba, Anizaha, Haya, Isha, Kawadaza, Kawa, Haya, Ashamaya, Atenenawa, Yaka, Ayuwa, Aselakwa, Kaselakwa, Kayetanawa, Wala, Tabianawa, Asinawa, Bayan, Wa, Haya, Aka, Alakwa, So be it.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you say he about 3?
He looks about 3 to me.
He's young. He real young. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's in Mexico.
Oh, it could be. Is it? I don't know. I didn't really research it, but
yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. But a lot of Hispanics they waking up, especially like near the California area and the Texas area. A lot of Hispanics are waking up in those areas. And the brother's gonna put like, well, they say that we're not Israelites and they hate on us, but all right. So a lot of people hate on us, but a lot of Hispanics are waking up, man.
Yeah. That's right. This word is being pushed out throughout the 4 corners of the earth, and the Lord said it was going to happen. So whether dudes being those are not Israelites, man. You got Israelites in every part of the earth, man. So how do you explain this?
Hey, slow, Mike.
Everybody not going to look like Wesley Snipes, man.
Exactly.
What's wrong with these dudes? But I just wanted to finish this.
Hold up, me.
Luke 6 and 22 again. It says, "Blessed are you."
I'll come.
Shalom.
Shalom, huh?
Shalom out there.
Khan, this is Luke 6:22 again. It says, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake." Because you come out with that name, you say Yahushua, man, they don't understand that. They don't subscribe to that name. You know what name they subscribe to? Jesus. They okay with that. Even if you go in and you tell them that that's not the name, the letter J didn't exist when he walked the earth, all that, man. They'll just completely, they'll completely just, unsubscribe to that name just off the top. You can go into Hebrew and they'll know he was a Jew, but the language of the Jews, was the Hebrew language, and they'll know all that. But his name's still Jesus. It's crazy, man.
The pressure's thick, though. The pressure's thick, and we heading in that direction, man. So you'd be a fool to bail out now, like that sister. And it's not the first time. I've seen a lot of times where, sisters and brothers, they bail out because of the behavior or the negative behavior of some bad apples in Israel. And that's just plain stupid. That's plain stupid. All you got to do is walk away and serve the Most High. You don't give up on the Most High, because the Most High tells us, you're going to have wicked men and wicked women amongst us. So why are you so surprised? People just want this to be peaches and cream, and you just go right in the kingdom,
Yep.
You got to deal with it. You got to carry that cross. Bottom line, you have to carry that cross.
Exactly. The Lord said that. He said, "Take up your cross and follow Him."
Right. So we always had bad times because of our disobedience, but we're scattered. And now the beautiful part is the Most High. He's bringing us back into the fold. He's bringing us back now. So the belief is really stupid right now.
Yeah. And on top of that, the Lord suffered. So you think you're not going to suffer? You better than the Lord? That you're not going to suffer?
Right.
The Lord, are you just going to bring this one out?
Let me just read 2 more verses. It says,
I got something after you.
it says, then let them which are in Judea flee out. Well, so the 20th verse says, 20th verse says, and when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is near. So the Most High was going to kick us out of our homeland for our disobedience. Very simple scripture. And it's something that we shouldn't forget, because this is where the Most High, he's punishing us, is, to the point where, you don't have a home now. It's imagine being homeless. Imagine just being homeless and walking around and sleeping on the train, or sleeping in a staircase, or sleeping in under a bridge. That's a horrible thing. But as a nation, we're homeless. We're temporarily homeless now. We don't have a homeland where we could educate our kids the way we want to educate them. We don't have a homeland where we can eat in a clean environment according to the dietary laws like our forefathers used to do. We don't have that. We just kicked out of our homeland because the Most High was mad at us because we vexed him. And this is where we're at now. So we got to think on that capacity, that one day we're going to get a homeland. Now these idiots are fighting for a land that's not even theirs. It belongs to us. And the sad thing is, they're well-educated biblical scholars. They know this. They know the truth. They know it, man. So again, it says, and when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is near. Then let them which are in Judea at that time, 70 AD, flee out to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in countries enter therein. So if you was in Jerusalem, get the hell out. If you was outside of Jerusalem, don't come in there, because prophecy was about to fulfill itself. You understand? Then it says, 22nd verse, for these be the days of vengeance. See that? The Most High, he took out vengeance on us. Again, it says, for these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written in the scriptures may be fulfilled. And the reason I'm stressing that 22nd verse, for these be the days of vengeance, the vengeance don't stop at us. The vengeance stop at the heathens now. The war in Israel, that's the day of the Lord's vengeance. America falling, that's the day of the Lord's vengeance. So the buck don't stop on our head. The buck continues. And the heathens, they're going to be punished too, because the vengeance is going to be laid out on them as well. Who's this right here? Oh, it's Yashimon. The vengeance is going to be on them as well. So these be the days of vengeance. 23rd verse. But woe unto them that are with child. So if you was pregnant in that time, woe unto you, man. Woe unto you, sister, in that time. But woe unto them that are with child, and them that give suck. So those who had children and who were breastfeeding, bad times are on you, whether you are about to have a child or you are breastfeeding.
Yeah.
In those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and the wrath upon this people. Who's the people? The children of Israel. You understand? So if that's the case, what about now? What is coming now in America? What is coming now in Israel? What is coming now all throughout the world? Because in this chapter, in these few verses I just read, those were the days of vengeance on the Lord's people. What about now? What about now? What's going to happen now, today? What's going to happen? You understand? What's going to happen in America today or throughout the world?
We're going to do a recap.
Oh, there you go.
Something much worse.
There you go. You think you're going to get away with this foolishness? You're a fool. Nah. So that's that dumb sister that said, I'm no longer an Israelite anymore. You are stupid, because there's no scripture that says, I'm no longer an Israelite no more, and I'm not going to do that no more because of what that brother or that sister or what that camp did. There's no scripture that says that. You understand? So your brothers and sisters got to train themselves to get out of their feelings. If there's evil among you, just walk away from it and continue to serve the Most High. It's just that simple.
Come on. Yeah. You know, like, and it's many videos like that with you got couples putting videos out saying why we denounce the Hebrew Israelite nationality. You got. I've been seeing videos come out with all these different people for years.
Yeah, that's an excuse, huh?
Yeah, it's an excuse. Come on,
Yeah,
man. People are crazy. But you'll never denounce being black, though.
Right.
You'll never say I'm not black anymore. So if you're not an Israelite, what are you? Like you said earlier, what you gonna go back to? What is there to go back to here?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, somebody should get Philippians 2:12 for them, for those type of people.
Philippians 2:12.
Huh.
That's a good one.
Philippians chapter 2 and verse 12. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my present only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling."
That's right. We must work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, like the elder brought out. Sometimes you may have some bad apples, you know, and probably different sects of Israelites. You may have some bad fruit. You may have some bad men or bad women, but you can't make that excuse because these people are doing this, that, and the third. I don't want to be part of this no more. That's like saying, if everybody else stealing down a block or selling drugs, I'm gonna do the same thing they do. Nah, man, that's an excuse, man. You must work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, and that's not being selfish. That is your walk. Do these trials and tribulations to make it to the end to meet our Savior. That's all. Those people make excuses.
Everybody got to walk, man. Everybody got to walk that path, man. You know, some people they're gonna go off.
Right.
You know, and some people gonna stay on that straight and narrow.
Right. That's like saying another way. You know, well, the Most High, He may have exalted you to a higher state on a lot of levels, financially, spiritually. You know, with a great family. Just remember the Book of Job. So you're gonna walk away from the Most High now?
Yeah.
Those are just plain old excuses. I don't like people like that, Atham.
Yeah, you can't. It's best you separate. It's best you separate from dudes like that, man, because they'll do it, and then, you know, months later they try to get you to come look what I found, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to get up out of this, you know. I'm telling you, these Israelites, man, they ain't sincere, you know. So they try to get you on that same wave as them.
Yep.
You know, when you read Ephesians 4, it says Ephesians 4:13, it says, "So we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of the Most High, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of the anointed." Right?
Yeah.
That's what we ought to strive to do, man, every single day. You know, it says that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. You know, this year I'm an Israelite, the next year I'm a Buddhist, the next year I'm just a Afro, you know, black man, what they call it, Aboriginal. You know. Yeah, they say all types of stuff, man. I was dealing with that, you know, a couple of years ago, and I found out, man, that, you know, that Bible is just staring us the wrong way. You know?
Yeah, I had a brother tell me in conversation about something. What if what we all knew about the Bible was incorrect? What would you do? I said nothing. I'll just pray for you because it is correct. I left it at that. I'm not gonna go into no big discussion about that. Get up out of here.
Yeah. They always try to come with something. What if everything you learn, you know,
was false
about that book was false, man. You know?
That's a
the
devil.
force is not with that person. The force is not with them, huh?
Yeah.
That's a devil. Because when they try to do that to me, I say, well, what, if I close the book and close up shop, what do you have that's better for me? They science and geography or whatever. They never have anything that's better. And in these times, you can't say get money because the money is evaporating. You can't say buy this, buy that, because things is real bad now. You know, the whole earth is on fire. So now they just get frustrated and mad. But you got to soldier up. These are weak individuals, man. You should always a well-seasoned brother or sister should never get trapped up by something like that, because you know what the scriptures say. The scriptures tell you that there's going to be divisions among men. The scriptures tell you that there's going to be many temptations to take people out of the faith, and we'll describe the temptations as well. So there's no, so if you know what, it's like going into a football game or a basketball game, and there's a ref there. You know the rules of the game. You know that what not to break, and you know how the game is played. Same thing with the Bible. You as an Israelite recapturing your nationality again through the grace and spirit of the Most High. You know what the Most High has in store for you. You know why we're in captivity, and you know what you're going to go through. It just let us alone. He writes to you what the hell is going to happen to you down the road. The Lord tell you you should be hated of all people for my name's sake. And he goes into mother, father, sister, daughter, sons. Well, I mean, what more do you want? Cats and dogs and pets. I mean, it's all laid out for you right there. So you know what you're going to go through, man. Most of the plain, man. But now if you just have a weak spirit, or you just weak in the faith, you're going to make up excuses to turn your back on the Most High. Some people say they don't want to do this no more because it's boring. How the hell you could be bored in the Most High? I don't understand.
Exactly.
You know, I got up like about 5:30 this morning, 6:30 this morning, and I'm editing because I'm learning how to edit, and I'm posting videos on TikTok. I don't use TikTok and what's the other one? I can't remember the other one I was posting on. I don't use those apps, but just to learn, and you using scriptures and articles. I mean, that's next thing I put down my head. I'm doing it. I looked up, 4 hours went by practically. 4 hours, man.
That's fast, man. That's fast.
No, I could do this all day, and where did time go? Because you're constantly learning something, and the challenge is to try to get numbers up or to connect with this brother or that sister. You know, you're putting in the work, so there's no way you should be bored unless you're just a boring person. There's absolutely no way you should be bored. If you in the middle of nowhere, you should be able to figure something out. You could do things on your phone and get the word out. There's so much things to learn, man.
Yep. Yeah, gone. And that's a form of pride too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a form of pride, man. When people just, they start making excuses and trying to justify their evil and wickedness and how to depart from the Most High, man, that's pride, because they feel like, man, I don't need the Most High. I could do it my own way. I don't know what they saying. That Bible, man, that's just a book. I got life locked down. I know how to move. I know how to stay out the way.
Yeah, right.
That's all pride with Jake, man. Our people are very proud against the Most High.
Right. So
when you get our people to come up and they off the bat just scoffing and being proud, hey, they don't even understand what they're doing, man. You're not coming up against us. We don't care if you come up and scoff. We don't care about that, man. We don't care if you disagree with the Bible. We don't care if you don't believe in them, but we don't care.
Right.
We just out here to do a job, man, and to warn the ones that do believe, and for them to see us, and that way they receive the word, man, and get more understanding.
Right. But we don't care. We have any fear.
The rest of y'all can go on y'all way, and y'all gonna see at the end. Y'all gonna see at the end. But the Lord said in Proverbs 13:10, it says, only by pride cometh contention. So only by pride, man, cometh contention. Somebody that got a contentious spirit, everything you tell them in the scriptures, it could be plain as day. They still want to come up against it. Well, that was back then. Right now, it's not, we don't have to do it right now. We don't have to do it now. So what are we supposed to do now? We're supposed to go off our own mind and the way we think. Look at the world. People consider themselves, free and they can think for themselves. And look at the world now, man. The Lord told you in Genesis chapter 6 that let me see if I can get it real quick. I ain't read that in a minute. Genesis 6 and verse 5. It says, and the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. This is how these people think, man.
Right.
You got this whole rainbow coalition, man. That thing is increasing daily. But that's the ways of man, you know. And then they promote it to everyone else.
They promote it because they want to make weaker men, and they want to use that to control you. That's one, and destroy your families, and they want to have the realm of Satan continue. And you idiots out there that I'm not talking about you brothers and sisters who are in the faith or in the fold. I'm talking about the ones who hate the Bible and hate the Most High. You idiots, you eat that thing, and you like it. You know, you're trained to like it, man. Come on.
That's right. Come on. How can that be normal, man? How can that be normal when one, you know, back in what, the 60s, they considered that a mental illness, man. You know, people would get dealt with if they get found out like that out there.
That's right. Dr. Umar brought that out, and man, they was trying to come at him with fire, boy. He brought out that was a mental disorder in the 60s. And it was after him, man. You know?
Yeah, man. It's just like that, man. Like people just, you know, people they just wicked as hell in the Most High setting, man. When you jump to verse 12, it says, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth, man.
That's right.
Corrupt, man. A corrupt spirit on this earth. You know, and that goes back to Isaiah 9:16, where it says the leaders of this people caused them to error. Who's the leaders, man? The wicked. The most hateful forsakers of the Most High, man. And when you read 11, it says the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. You know, it's just violent, it's evil, it's wickedness. And this is the leaders right here. You're looking at on the screen. These are the leaders. And guess what? They're not of your nation. So while you got this, I did a video before I left where they went in Detroit and they went to a black barbershop. And they had it was a news dude. He went
brother. I know
so-called Negro. He went out to Detroit to get the people's take on the election, and man, they was back and forth. I can say this for Trump, but Kamala, you know what I'm saying? It feels good to have a black woman in office. I'm like, yo, Jake is just destroyed, confused. He don't know a damn thing. And that's sickening, man.
Yeah.
It's sickening, man.
Sickening, for real.
And you know, when you was reading in Genesis, that was before the flood. And the Most High got mad.
That's right.
Wickedness that was growing and you know, getting out of control on the earth. What about now, after the flood? The Most High's judgment is with fire this time. So if you are a follower of the Bible, you got to stop hoping for the death and destruction to go away, or you got to be prepared, at least be prepared for it to come. Because in that verse that the brother brought out, it said that wickedness had polluted the damn earth. What about now? It says, and God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh have corrupted his way upon the earth. So what happens now? What the hell is happening now? The earth, the whole, you know, excuse me for putting this up on the Shabbat. You know, I ain't trying to be bad, filthy, but you know, it's so on the earth now, man.
Look at that, man.
This is the earth. Be careful what you say, though. Be careful what you say, because they will flag you.
Yeah, I did. I got flagged before.
But this is the earth, man. Then you get the murder on the earth. So you think the Most High is not seeing this now, man? You think the Most High is gonna prolong this? How long you think the Lord is gonna prolong this? People is scared now. Even the unbelievers are scared now because they don't have nothing to stand on, man. There's nothing firm for them to stand on, man.
Yeah. And these people, and another thing that I can't stand is, that's wicked as hell is these people are of the world, but you come around them, man, they trying to tell you how to live.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You trying to tell them, the scriptures and things that make sense to them, and they would agree it makes sense, but yet they trying to still, speak contrary to what you just said.
Right. And that's why, brother Yashawan, when you go back to Philippians, the 2nd chapter, when you read verse 14,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just to add on to what your brother's saying.
Come on. 2 and 14, right?
Done.
It says, I'm gonna do. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
go up. Why don't you go up a little bit? It's the 13th verse at least.
Yep. It says, for it is the Most High which worketh in you. Philippians 2:13. For it is the Most High which worketh in you, both to will and to do of His good pleasure. Right?
So therefore, we're not supposed to be worrying about these gainsayers, these naysayers out here.
That's
you
right.
know?
Yeah, you can see who the Most High is working with, man. The ones that everybody hate and don't like, the ones that nobody wants to hear. That's the ones that the Lord is working with. It ain't your Christian pastors.
Right.
So verse 14 it says, "Do all things without murmurings and disputings."
Right. When he says about murmurings is when people who are speaking like behind your back, or
Yeah, exactly.
like in a subdued conversation at a distance. They're not going to say it to your face.
Yeah,
They congregate together and say,
yeah.
"Well, look at the brothers on 14th Street. Well, there's only 2 or 3 of them out there. They're not really in the Most High. We got a church over here. It's like 80 of us, but they won't dare come to you as a man to man or council to council. That's murmuring.
Yeah. Exactly. And then when you bring out certain facts, can you ask questions in the church?
Right.
No, I just go in there, I listen, I get the good news, I just listen to the good word. All right, but what are you learning? You can't ask them what they're learning because they don't know.
Right.
They still come out dumb and without any knowledge, as when they went in.
Nor any form of foundation either.
Exactly. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they're going. They don't know that this place is about to be destroyed. They don't know. They're not being warned.
I mean, common sense tell you I had to put on a sweater. It's kind of cold, but look how the weather is. This time it's supposed to be damn cold, man. Damn people in October walking around with shorts, man. 20 years ago, man, I can go the whole winter sometimes with just a hoodie. You couldn't do that 20 years ago, man. Most High is giving you so many signs that this is his doing, and the Bible is what's happening now, man.
Yeah, and on top of that, everybody would agree that the days are flying by.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely that, man.
This wasn't happening 20 years ago. You can kind of like plan your day, and you can, I'm gonna do this at this time, this at this time. I got enough time. You wake up, you do 1 or 2 things, man. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon, man, and the day is damn near done.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, damn, I just looked at my time. It's just 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody would tell you that the days are flying by. People don't think like they would know that, but they don't understand. They don't have, like you said, Alaka come. They don't have the foundation as to know what's going on.
Right.
You don't have the foundation to know what's going on. It's crazy, man.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord said that these things were going to happen because it's prophecy. Everybody would agree. Well, you got a lot of videos with people saying, well, these are biblical times.
Mm-hmm.
The quakes and you know, the weather patterns and the way people are. These are all the Bible tells you. The Bible tells you. The Bible tells you. They always say it. The Bible tells you.
Right.
So why don't you pick up the Bible and read it? But everybody can't pick up this Bible and read it.
Exactly.
Right. You're right.
You know,
Exactly.
you had this dude tell me, yeah, my girl, she just bought me a Bible, man. She told me to start in John. I said,
John.
you're wrong. John is a good book, but you're supposed to start from the beginning, man. I said, would you get a book and read it from the end?
Listen to no female.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, you know. I said, are you gonna read it? He said, nah, I ain't gonna really read it. You know what I'm saying? She bought it for me. But you know, that's a state of Jake, man. Jake want to do what he want to do until he ain't got nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Most High take his damn money and he take his livelihood. Then he crying. Then Jacob be like, man, well, I'm getting on a different type of time now. If I see that these niggas got it, I'm gonna take it.
Uh-huh.
And then his ass wound up, you know, off the planet.
You better believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
This is why you got to practice on. I was talking to a brother about this yesterday. You got to practice on saying no. If you know you're right, and brothers, you know, sisters, or your wife, or whoever says such and such, and it goes against scripture, you got to say no.
Exactly.
You got to say no. Just say no. Their feelings might be hurt, but they will respect your position the next time. And I ain't gonna ask them that. I ain't gonna ask her that because he or she is just gonna say no anyway. So you got to practice on saying no. I mean, some time ago you could have got away with certain things, but now things are getting a lot more hairier and serious now, man. So you got to practice on maintaining yourself in the Most High. You have to, because it's you know, like you said, the time is going so fast. You might have 10 things you got to do. I write down a things to do list. And I check them off at, you know, each step. I can't even fulfill all 10 things because the time goes so damn fast. It's hard to study. I hardly can study because I got to make ends meet and I got to squeeze time here and there. And it's hard to study. But the Spirit, it will make a way, man. The Spirit will make a way. And if you have something in your pocket or in your spirit or in your travels that don't belong to you, or you trying to squeeze it in that's in the negative, the Most High will not let you have it. The Most High will push it away from you. He'll make days very difficult till you get on his program, because some of us, the Most High has a plan for us. Some of us, the Most High is going to put in a certain position. We don't know who or when, but you better believe you're on your way there. And if you're trying to go the opposite way, you're trying to do a Jonah, and then the Most High you're going to bring you right back to where you're supposed to be, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. People think that they have it, they have the power to make the choices that they make. Mm-hmm. You know, Most High got your plan made up from the beginning anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go wherever the Most High gonna put you to. You know, if people say, man, you know, when our people get judged, man, if they wouldn't have walked down that block, man, damn. Or if they wouldn't have gotten that car, they would have just, stayed a little longer. That might not have happened. No, it was meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It was meant to happen. Or a brother may get some more money or whatever. They get that nice car. The Most High gave it to him. That the Most High also gives you things to test you too.
Oh yeah.
A lot of our people, they get things and they get more proud, man. They think they floating on cloud 9. Mm-hmm. They don't need nothing or nobody no more. So and then the Most High, like we always bring out, this dude, the Hitler. Everybody trying to justify him now because he made some speeches talking about how he wanted a black political party and all that. Man, we ain't about no politics of this country, man. Man, we don't give a damn about what's going on in this country, man. We watch what's going on because it's all, for prophecy's sake. But man, you can't come to brothers with that, oh, well, let's put our money together and, start a political party. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy, man. We don't care about no political party, man.
Nah.
We don't care about that, man. We want this place to fall like yesterday.
Time.
You know? And the more these things go on, the closer we are. Every day, man, it's closer to this place being destroyed, man.
Yeah, you gotta hold on, but with some sense, man. Sometimes you gotta regroup. Like sometimes I gotta regroup. I go back to the basics. Like I quoted,
Right.
I said, read James 1 verse 1. I remember when I first came into truth, that was my favorite book, James. And sometimes very simple and very strong. You gotta regroup sometimes. Sometimes, like I think I mentioned it before. Like even your phone starts acting flippy, or your TV or whatever. You gotta reboot it. Sometimes you need a reboot. You got too many things going on. You got your job, then you got demons on the job. You got your wife. If your husband is a pain, you got your husband. You got the kids. You got the supervisor. You got the police. You got tickets. You got bills. You got a lot of things going on, man. You got to take a break sometimes and take a knee and get it together, man. Because if you don't, you're going to run into a wall. You're only human. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So you got to reboot at some point. And I think there's a scripture that says that we have to be taught all over again. You got to take on that nature. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. You got to be smart in the wisdom of the Most High. You got to be smart to survive.
Con. Well, you got people on the earth, especially our people. They they just pretty much want to do their own thing, right? So, want to get 2nd Esdras chapter 8, and I'm gonna start at I'll start at 55. So this is the future for our people, man. For 2/3 of our people, the scoffers, the scorners, everybody, man, that want to come up against, Yahweh Bashem Yahushah's word. Because the scripture you always bring out, Elder Quash, is Proverbs 13:13. He who despises the word shall be destroyed. Straight to the point. What?
Like that demon.
Yeah.
Like that demon at the camp. He's whacking himself in the head with the stick. And he had a demon on him. It wasn't like he was just rejecting the word. He just had straight Satan on him, man. I don't know.
Yeah, man. He opened his robe and he had them damn Amalekite shoestring on hanging, talking about, I'm going to Orthodox you. It was out of his mind, man.
Yeah.
2nd Esdras 8 and 55, it says, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. Because we're not really concerned, and we're not really dwelling on those that don't want to hear the word, man.
Nah.
We're not chasing you up the block, telling you to hear the word. Nah, man. Whoever's part of the elect, they're going to find the word. The Most High is going to bring them to the word.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It says, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High and thought scorn of his law and forsook his ways. Yeah, that's 2/3 of our people. They'd rather go in the ways of the heathen than the ways of the Heavenly Father. It says, moreover, they have trodden down his righteous. Yeah, look how they look at the righteous, meaning the elect on the earth today, man. Because the elect is on the earth, man. Look how they look. They despise them. They hate them. Lord willing, we of that number. It says, and said in their heart that there is no God. And you by you saying I'm no longer a Hebrew Israelite, that means you saying that you don't believe in the Most High is the same. Because the Most High said that's what you are. So by you saying you're not that, that's you going against the Most High. It says, moreover, they have trodden down his righteous and said in their heart that there is no God, and yea, that knowing they must die. So that's your judgment. It says, for as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. So starvation, right? Malnourishment, whatever, is being prepared for you right now, man. When your stomach can't get full the way it is now, you're gonna be hurting, man. You know, your stomach gonna be touching your back. You're gonna look like one of them damn Hamite kids on them commercials. You know, too weak to stand up, too weak to open your eyes. It says, so thirst and pain is prepared for them, for it was not his will that men should come to know. So it's not the Most High's will that he destroys his people, right? It says, but they which be created, because everybody would say everybody knows that they were created from the Heavenly Father, man. It says, but they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them. How have you defiled it? Now you born. Now, hey, you can love who you want to love. Now you can, you know, be with the same gender, you know. Now there is no gender. Now there are many genders. Now you can eat whatever you want, right? You can just be a deviant, man, a demon and a deviant, right? It says, but they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him. Right? Our people will always say, it's because of me, man. My hard work, man. I worked 2-3 jobs, man. I made it to where I'm at.
Sure.
Right? Ain't nobody give me nothing. You know, Jake's favorite line, hey, nobody gonna give us nothing. We gotta earn it. We gotta get it on our own. Yeah, that's true, but how do you earn it? You taking the Most High out of the equation and saying you gotta get it out the mud. You gotta get it out the mud, brother.
Nah.
Do whatever you got to do. You know, support you and your family. Yeah, that's what Jake say. It says, hey, shalom, elder. It says, and were unthankful to him which prepared life for them, and therefore is my judgment now at hand. This is why you see, you know, a whole bunch of these demonic Eves being, you know, put away and these demonic Jakes put away, man. These rappers, these entertainers, they all going down, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like everybody's lives is being touched by the Heavenly Father. Yeah, the Most High is bringing the wicked of our people down.
Mm-hmm. And you see a lot of these young black women getting dragged out their cars by the cops too. More and more videos are coming out like that because they could have got away with that big mouth in the past. Now the Most High, he's put that Roman Greco spirit on these cops. You know,
well, he's not playing with them.
That's right, man. And they can't get, like you said, they can't get away with back talking, and because man, honestly, man, this devil, he just want to put you to death, and it's coming. It's so close that our people can't see it, man. Like you brought up earlier, the election, man. Yo, that election is going to completely change the earth, man.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man, and that's what is that? 2 weeks from now?
Yeah, practically. You know what they sang? They sang that Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and a lot of these terrorist groups, you know, they secretly going to let them out if Trump wins this election. They trying to get it that he can't use the military to push back on these people that's going to be in the street. They're going to purposely try to cause chaos on the streets. And even if he gets control of the military, it's going to make him look like a dictator if he even if he tries to quell that with the military against the citizens. Then, you know, people are going to get shot and killed. They think a lot of crazy stuff is going to happen in this country. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff they're predicting. Yeah,
we love it. We love it, man. We just gonna sit back and watch it happen because you know, you were warned. Mm-hmm. You were told that these things are gonna take place and these things were gonna happen. You were told.
We read damn Second Ezra 15, whatever, 16, like every damn Shabbat about uprising and whatnot. Every Shabbat. And we telling you it's gonna happen, man. One people shall stand and fight against another people. We've been saying this for a minute. For years we've been saying this. So when it happens, you can't say, "Oh, what's going on? You're still lying. Right. You're still teaching hate." All right, we'll see. All right, you know.
Yep. It's gonna turn from that to where them brothers at. Where they at, man? I want to know what they saying now. You know, Jake gonna humble down. And being that you brought it out, you got something?
Oh yeah. Let me just read this real quick.
Okay.
I forgot all about this. Hold on. For the people who have doubt in their minds or whatever. It says Colossians 1 verse 23, it says, if ye continue in the faith, grounded and settled. See? Grounded and settled. So you that's what you want. You want to be grounded and settled in the faith of Yahushua, in the faith of the Most High, in the commandments. If you continue in the faith and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel. See that? So the gospel is loaded with different examples on how to survive, what's going to happen, and not to be a crybaby spiritually. It's loaded with different ways and methods to survive in these last days, no matter what the enemy throws at you. The gospel has it all there, which ye have heard and which was preached to every creature, meaning creation, which is under heaven. Wherefore I, Paul, am made a minister. A lot of people don't understand Paul. A lot of people has rebelled and turned away from Paul. He's a liar and he speaks against the law. Man, you idiots! The Most High used Paul to give us an advancement on how to survive while we're in captivity. You understand? We're not living like we're hardcore Mosaic followers of the law. There's grace now, and it's understanding on how to connect to the Most High. I'm not saying the law is done away with, but you gotta think. You got to think. You can't be Moses and then be the gospel. You can't be Aaron and then be Yahushua. You can't be both. You understand? We're not in those times. You're in these times. Otherwise, you'll be unclean every day. Otherwise, you break the. What time does the sun go down now? About 6:30, something like that. Around 6:30. Man, I'm still at work when the damn sun is down. The Sabbath started already. I'm going to quit my job. Come on, you got to use the brain, man. And we're about to go back to daylight saving times. We fall back soon in a couple of weeks or months or something like that soon, right?
Yeah, sun goes down to that 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
when daylight savings time comes into effect, the sun go down like what, 4:30, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, you gonna quit your job? You gonna quit your job? You sound crazy, man. You gonna stop eating at restaurants? You sound crazy. You understand? So some people just don't understand Paul, and some people are just you're overdoing it to the point where you're messing yourselves up, man.
Over righteous.
Yeah, there you go. The scripture says, "Be not over much wicked and over much righteous." You know, and some of you are just pretentious. You know, you're not even in reality, man.
Yeah. That wouldn't be wise. You know, to if you you know, if the sun going down, you know, earlier and you're still at work, like you said, you're gonna quit your job. That would be foolish.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just pray that you get in a better situation, but you don't quit your job, man.
One sister said I should put fringes on all my clothes, and she went to the scripture. It's supposed to be on all your clothes. I'm gonna put fringes on all my clothes. So, yeah, you passed the law. I said, all right, well, sister, you put fringes on all your clothes if you want.
Good luck.
You know, what about having a uniform on? Yeah, just one brother said, put it on your shirt and just tuck it in. I said, all right.
It's over with. Nah.
All right, come on.
Don't the scripture say he that is a Jew is not one that is one outwardly but inwardly?
Yeah, he told me that don't mean what we teach. He got mad at me. They all attacked me on that. I can't remember exactly what they said, but they all came and attacked me when I brought that up. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be hard times, man. Hard times. You know.
I mean, you got brothers that and sisters that wear head wraps and fringes and you know all types of things, but they wicked as hell, man.
That's true too. I'm not saying don't wear your fringes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't wear your fringes on a lot of your garments, but you're saying put fringes on everything. You're saying everything I gotta wear is with fringes. You know.
Exactly.
With a 3-piece suit, come on.
That's a good point. That's a good point. What if I have a suit? You wearing no white man suit anyway, brother. Put on a
Come on.
robe.
Yeah, bro. Put fringes on your
All
robe.
Jake gonna have the same job.
I think brothers they had fringes on those damn surgical masks and fringes
Oh,
on.
you was joking.
Yeah, man. I seen it. I seen brothers with fringes on their car, all types of stuff, man.
I mean, I like the fringes because I know who's Israel. I was driving the bus Thursday. This brother's riding a bicycle in front of me. I'm beeping the horn for him to get out my way, and he's pumping hard. And he had fringes on, but the ZZs, the four corners.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get his attention. And every time I beep the horn, he beeps his bicycle horn back at me to be stupid. So I'm like, beep, beep. He go, click, click. Beep, beep.
I can imagine that thing.
So I open the door and I'm riding behind him about 10 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour. I said, Shalom, Ak. He's sweating like a pig. He said, Shalom. He was surprised. He looked back. He said, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. I just took off on him. So the fringes is good because, not just because, it's in scripture and the law, but, you can recognize brothers and sisters in your travels. Sister got on my bus the other day. She had on fringes. And I said, hey, Shalom, sister. She was surprised. Shalom, brother. Young sister. Young with the head wrap and everything. Young.
Yeah, I met a sister on the train, on a MARTA train like that. Yeah, she was just smiling ear to ear, just to acknowledge a fellow brother or sister, the knowledge is a blessing.
Yeah, because you working and all you around is devils and demons, so it's refreshing to see a brother or sister. No matter, even if they're from any group, United in Christ, I see them, Israel United in Christ, and I see other brothers. It's just good to see brothers and sisters sometimes, man. Hey, throw them out. So,
Yeah.
But it's definitely good to see brothers and sisters, man, because it's an evil world, man. It's getting worse. Not nothing out here, man. There's nothing out here. And like I brought up earlier, the days go so fast, man. And before you know it, it's the end of the week. You'd be so happy how I get away from everybody, I got knocked that whole one.
We could see the tension rise in Israel right now,
Oh yeah, because the pressure is on. You have to put on Yahweh Shai or suffer or get kicked out. The pressure is on everybody. It's not only on just the heathen, it's on us too. The Most High rise the temperatures up on the heathen. That heat, we feel some of it too. So it's either it's do or die, swim or sink.
Done. I had oh, you got one, Elder?
No, I'm good.
Oh, Con. This is 2 Ezra 14 and 13. Always bring this out. This is now therefore.
Okay, so that 14, 13?
Yeah, Con. 2 Ezra 14 and verse 13.
Okay, I got it. All right, go on.
Con, it says, now therefore set thy house in order and reprove thy people. So that's what you should be doing, man. Setting your house in order and correcting your people, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says, comfort such of them as be in trouble. Yeah, those of us that, don't have hope. They figure they just give themselves to Satan, or they just feel like it's just not going to get no better. Through the scriptures, you have hope, man. It says, and now renounce corruption, meaning sin, evil, wickedness. It says, let go from the mortal thoughts. Yeah, the cares of this world and trying to get a business, making 10 figures, and getting a 3-car garage and a damn mansion, right? Because all that's going. These people, man, that's high up, they gonna fall the hardest, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, man. You can't be weak in this truth. Right? You can be weak in the world, man, but you can't be weak in this truth because it's going to get bad.
Yep.
It's going to get real bad. Wait, say it again?
You can't be angry either. You got to be centered with some form of peace in the Most High. You can't be scared. You can't be bitter. You can't be angry, because, all those things will move you away from connecting with the Spirit. I mean, I'm not going to say you're going to be emotionless. You're going to have moments, but you got to try to control it or get rid of it. You know, even the scripture says, be angry, but sin not. You know, so you got to master that, especially in these times, because anything can trigger you. And I'm noticing after I leave the camp, throughout the week, the damn devil is following me around, so I'm gonna get you, nigga. Following me around. So you gotta find a way to chill yourself out,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. that when you're in the truth, them demons, they get real stronger around you, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, wherever you go, whether it's where you live, where you work, I don't know if brothers, deal with the same thing, but you ever find yourself finding a place that, you can kind of get some quietness and all that, and then here comes this ninja out of nowhere, and they either want to smoke weed or they want to, smoke a cigarette, and they just come close to you. There's many empty spaces somewhere, but he want to come, or she want to come close to you.
Yep.
Just to stir things up, man.
Yeah.
So them
I had a brother that walk by me, and they got the they walk around with their speakers now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's heavy too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's
heavy. He just come right next to me and just standing there doing this. Just standing there. I'm like, yo, you see him reading right here? I'm at the park. He just.
Then when you say
it's that drill rap music, which I can't stand.
Oh man, yeah. Then when you say something, they be like, "It's a free country. I can stay wherever I want, nigga."
I just said like this, like. Then he walked away. I'm like, I said, that's a demon right there, bro.
Yeah, man. It's like that, yo. But
great.
Like you were saying, because like they just out there, man. They following you. Them demons, they following you, man. Wherever you go,
and they don't like you automatically. They don't even know you really. Yeah, you be on the job. You didn't say one word to this brother or sister. They just don't like you. Just have an attitude, man. And you can see it. Just anger be on their face. And like, all right. So he said, let's ignore her because she's Satan. And then somehow the devil will create a situation where you in the same room with this demon, and like, oh man. So you got to watch. Anything will trigger them because they already have a hard on for you. So anything will trigger them. So you got to be careful. And that will be a bad argument, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes back to putting off the weak nature too, because you gotta have discernment. You gotta have pretty much a spirit for that, man. You can see demons when they coming. You it's like you're not really looking for them, but when you see somebody, you got to be able to see the spirit on them.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to get this precept on when I read verse 14 and 2nd Ezra 14 and 14, put off now the weak nature, and you expounded on it, saying that you can't be angry, you can't just let these demons get a hold of you and push you into something.
It also says give place to the devil. You got to tuck Satan away, man. You can't let that thing come out, man. You get angry. I get angry sometimes, but I catch myself before I get too overboard to get myself in trouble. You have to train your mind to work on that.
Yeah. Come on. This is Proverbs chapter 25, Proverbs 25 and verse 28. Right? It says, he that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have no rule over your own spirit, meaning if you feel yourself getting out of hand, where you about to put hands on somebody, you just got to back up and be like, man, this is a demon, man. That's all it is. This is what this demon wants.
Mm-hmm.
It said, but if you don't have no rule over your spirit, you'll just fire off, crash out, as they say. Right. And they say, he that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. And what is walls meant to do for a city? To protect it, to pretty much cover it. So you got to have, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua covering your spirit, man.
Yeah, constantly.
As best you can,
And you got to walk spirit. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it.
You got to walk spiritually too. I remember I got off the train one day and I was walking. I was in deep thought about something, and this homeless lady was walking past me, and she said, "You got away with it this time, mother effer, but I'm gonna get you."
Yo.
So a carnal person would just think, "Well, she's crazy." Well, she thought she knew me, but I didn't say it that way. I read into it like, it's a demon speaking through her, saying, "You got away with it last time, but I'm on your ass and I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make you fall. You're gonna fall."
Yeah. You ever seen this movie called Fallen with Denzel Washington?
Great movie. Yeah, great movie.
Yo, man, that movie is deep, man.
Mm-hmm.
The way that demon was just jumping from person to person, like, man, that's a real thing.
Yeah, great movie.
Like, these demons, man, you might have got away with some dude on a bus trying to get you to stir you up, and you might figure that one out, and then you go home. Before you step in the door, you got another, person with that same demon on him. That demon done jumped. It's following you, man. It's trying to get you to, bend toward it.
Mm-hmm.
But the Lord say, hey, if you don't have no rule over your spirit, it's you're gonna be like a city without walls, man. Meaning these demons, you're gonna let them in, and you're gonna wind up in jail. Yeah, you're gonna wind up in jail, or even worse. You're gonna basically be jammed up. What you said? What you said, Alec? Come.
Yeah, that's why it's imperative that we constantly have these scriptures in our spirit, man, and our minds when we leave home, when we're home, before we go out the door. Like when you go to Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10.
Okay, come. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna read this one. The Ephesians.
Okay.
All right, let me finish 2nd Ezra 14. At 15, it says, now the Lord said, put off the weak nature, right? Verse 15, it says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. Yeah, man, you're trying to figure out the Most High's next move. You're trying to figure out what's going to go on next in the world. You're trying to prep. You got all these preppers that think that they got enough food to last them through a damn apocalypse, and they got their bunkers and things that they're going to be able to survive in, and things. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know what's going to be unleashed out here. Mm-hmm. Like the Lord said it's going to be a time as never was on the earth.
Right.
So you don't know. You're not supposed to think about, man, what the Lord, what do you mean by that? Mm-hmm. And you're trying to go out and you're trying to figure out every single thing you can do in any case scenario. No, man, you're going to bug yourself out.
Yeah, the Most High got your back, There's a scripture that tells you that, don't rehearse in your mind what you're going to say, but when you're before the magistrates, whatever, when they lock you up or whatever, the spirit it's going to kick in. And a lot of times, when these cops come and run up on us, or it could be a damn blood or a crip or anything, the spirit just, it just works with you,
take over.
The Most High got plans for you. You're a soldier of the Most High. You're a soldier. The Most High ain't going to just let you fall. He got plans for you next week, next year, next 4 years, whatever the case may be. He got you. So just don't let fear. It's when you let fear come in there and creep in there, or pride. That's when you get jammed up, because you open the doors to something else, and now that's controlling you. That's making you speak. That's controlling your actions. So you can't let that get the best of you. Like, I like watching movies that deal with the devil and people possessed and whatnot.
Yeah.
What the priest always says, all right, we're going to go in there and we're going to take this demon off Erica. But whatever you do, Whatever you do not listen to the demon. It will know things about you, personal things that will try to throw you off and lie to you or whatever. Do not listen. And the two priests will go in the room, and the demon will go, yeah, how was that prostitute last night, Judah? Oh man, well, fuck you, I was no prostitute. And he said, you messed up. The demon got you, you know. So,
hey, brothers, it's funny how you say that, Elder Bacross. Remember that movie, The Exorcist?
Yeah.
Remember, you know, the priest's mother had died.
There you go.
So when he went in that room, the spirit of Satan was on that little girl and started talking about his mother. And he was saying, you know, why did you leave me on my deathbed? He's like, you're not my mother. And the other people told him, listen, you can't have fear. You need to leave the room right now, man. That's crazy.
He wasn't ready. Even the disciples, like when they was trying to take a demon out of one person, they couldn't do it. And they said, the Lord said, this removal of this demon requires much prayer and fasting. You know, there's different levels, but the demons know you. They know you, and they'll work your mind, man. You know?
Yeah, come on. They'll play with your mind too, man. Especially like in the movies, they'll go back to their childhoods and be like, your daughter didn't make it because of you. You know, you was never there for them, and you know they'll speak to what their daughter is saying, and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, and then next thing you know, they get weak, and then they get took over.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and you know, one thing I learned in my walk, you know, in this knowledge that, unfortunately, you know, we know that we are Israel and that we are under this curse, but however, we're going to be redeemed through the spirit of our Lord Yahweh HaMashiach Yahushua, right? But being in this captivity, I know, fellow Israelites, we all had some form of trauma, man. Just the fact that we are in captivity is traumatic itself.
Yeah.
So knowing that fact, right? That's why we always got to go to the Most High, man. And those past experiences, we got to let those go away and move forward with the hope. You know, and not to revisit those pains and those traumatic experiences, and just let it go, man, and learn from it and move on. For real, man.
That's that as a soldier, that's what you're trained to do. You got to stay in the present. You can't go in the past, and you can't go in the future. You know, you create a future Most High's will in the present, but you got to stay centered. And the demons are going to constantly weigh on you, especially if you're doing a good job. Especially, so you have to fight. Like the brother, I think he was reading earlier about the weak nature in the same chapter. Gotta get rid of the weak nature. The weak nature is the old man. The weak nature is your feelings and your emotions, and you got to soldier up, and you have to ride hard in the Most High. Otherwise, you know, Satan will get the best out of you. You know,
that's right. Come on. Let me finish this. Verse 15 again, 2 Esdras 14 and 15. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So greater evils are coming on the earth. You think this is something? This ain't nothing, man. Compared with the Lord, compared to what the Lord is about to bring on the earth, man.
Yeah, you're gonna bring some stuff, man.
Yeah, I was looking out my window on Friday. It's the first time I ever seen it, man. One of those the robotic police dogs just walking.
Wow. Oh yeah.
You know? I was like, yo, this is crazy. It was like they was testing it. Like they had two dudes walking with it, but it was just walking. I was like, what the hell? But hey, that's the time we coming into it. Them dogs, man, they already said they put weapons on them dogs. These new what is it? Elon Musk robots. They was breaking that down. How them robots can shoot, they can dance, they can cook, they can do all types of stuff, man.
What?
You know, so yeah, that's gonna be the future of policing. But they're gonna have a switch to whereas, man, them robots, they're gonna go on a damn synthesis, man.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, those robotic police dog, they have them. I'm glad you mentioned that. They have them in California, where there was this traffic stop, and the it was detecting the guy have a criminal record. They'd make traffic stop. They prevent like fraud. Fraud like police robbery. They could detect prevent fraud.
Yeah.
They do things like monitoring area, contacting the police. They have all that all that stuff programming them and so forth, like robots. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that they're doing that what we expect. But to take a person to have a criminal record, I don't know how this man. Scripture tells you this man is wiser than Daniel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, not through wisdom, but through wickedness. I mean, this man is wise as hell, man. To do something like that,
probably facial recognition.
That's what I was about to say. Facial recognition. Yup.
Mm-hmm.
They scan your face, man. They scan. That's it. And your whole, all your information comes up.
Yep.
Right.
It's why they want to get you with a drone. They just you could be anywhere in the world. They just scan your face and then just send that drone and it just you up, man.
Yeah, and Jake worrying about being recorded on our little camp camera. You know, we all want to be in the camera, man. Oh yeah, man. But Jake being recorded everywhere he go.
And you know what? Also, they could have the police dog in front of the person, and Esau don't have to go in the police car to see the person or take the person driver's license. All Esau have to do, let the robot look in the person's face and detect if the person have a criminal record or not, or a warrant.
Yeah.
Man, it's the devil.
Yeah, man. And all of this is being brought out in the midst of all this chaos and corruption and violence that's being brought out and exposed. And this man is being exposed, man. Esau Edom is being exposed. So he ain't gonna have nothing left to do but then to bring out his blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And he ready to bring it out, man. He is ready to bring it out, man. And I think through the Spirit, I think he's gonna use this election to bring it out.
Brothers and Terminator dogs, huh?
Yeah, man. It's about to get really real out here.
Yeah.
I got one more verse on this, and then I'll just finish it up. Verse 17, it says, "For look how much the world shall be weaker with age." And the world is weaker with age.
Mm-hmm.
So now everything is crumbling. The whole system is crumbling on every, level. Economically, the housing market, the automobile market, the jobs, the companies, everything is, these big banks, they all crumbling, man. Everything is getting weaker.
That's Atlanta.
Yeah, it says, "So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein." So the longer you hear, the more evil you're gonna see, right? The more you're gonna be in the midst of committing wickedness and being enticed. But see, the men of the Lord, the servants of the Lord, we know that all these things are coming. We know that all these things are going to be around us, man. But we are shielded and protected through the Spirit, power, and mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that's what our people don't understand, man. They figure they get their guns and they'll be good. They got the money saved. They got a bunker. They got some food saved up. They're good. Nah, they're not good, man. And they're going to find that out real soon. You got it.
Yeah, they're not good.
They think they're good, but they should say peace and safety. Destruction coming, There's power and strength in the Most High. You had something else to come. You said you want to bring out earlier.
Oh yes, Elder. Yes, in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6.
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10.
Yeah.
It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might."
That's right. We cannot be weak in his faith, no matter what we go through,
That's right.
because like the elder always talks tells us that we are warriors. We are warriors for the Most High. We are warriors and disciples of Yahweh Shah. Right?
That's right. Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Meaning the traps.
Yeah, those tricks.
Yeah, them tricks and them traps. Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right. Like the elder brought out, you said one day you had got off the train and you was walking, and then some woman, that was homeless.
That was on Raymond Boulevard.
And she said, you got away this time. I went through a familiar incident like that with a homeless man that's sitting down. It's like the way he looked at me, man, like
it goes through you.
Yeah. I got goosebumps and everything, bro. Just looking at me.
That's how you know it's real, because that's how you know it's real. Because ordinarily it'd be, look at this nut, this crackhead. Yeah. When it goes through you like that, you say, nah, that's not normal.
Yeah, so I just said I rebuke you in the name of Yahweh HaMashiach Yahweh Shai, and I walked away, man. I got up out of there, but like just the way he looked at me was an evil look, man. It wasn't an angel, man. Because my spirit reacted to it.
Yeah.
So these things definitely exist.
Yeah. There's definitely demons out here, man, walking and trying to destroy Jake, jumping on Jake. I seen a video with this Jake, man. He shot this other Jake in the parking lot with an AK-47, man. I don't know what state it was in, but he did it over a woman. The Jake that shot the other Jake was 22, and the one that he deleted was 26. Man, Jake, he just be full of emotion, and these women, man, they get you and entice you and to get you to basically ruin your life.
Right.
And yeah, it's a lot going on. Our people are weak, man. Especially the men. They weak.
Yeah, very weak.
That's why I like this scripture, because it goes into the whole concept of us being warriors, putting on our armor.
That's right. That's right. I think it was more on that too.
Yes, it is.
It says, verse 13, it says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand.
Right.
So yeah, that's what you should be gearing up to do, man. Trying to stand in that evil day.
Yeah, so armor, you need that armor, man.
I got a precept on the armor.
Good.
For those who is new, they'll think a literal armor is talking about. For people out there that's new, just listen. It says 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 7, when it said in Ephesians 6:11, said, "Put on the whole armors of God." Right? Now, sometimes people read that outside there, that's listening, they might think we're talking about physical armor, but let's see what it's talking about. 2 Corinthians 6 and 7.
Come. It says, by the word of truth, by the power of the Most High,
which is the word,
by the armor of righteousness, on the right hand and on the left.
On the right hand or on the left, a person deal with a righteous person and a person that's into iniquity. Most I say you have to put on the righteousness, the armor of righteousness, which is that's our protection. See, that may withstand the devil, because once you put on righteousness, man, then nothing will come up against us. Because the scripture tells you also, if you are at peace with the Most High, even your enemy will be at peace with you. Many times I see people did things on the street out there, and like an example, two Jake is arguing. One Jake said, "Listen, I don't want to be bothered." But what happened? An example, you heard about a Jake that got murdered in the parking lot in Brooklyn at with the Home Depot. They was arguing over parking lot, and the Jake said, "You know what? I don't want to argue," and he walked away. And the other Jake went in his car and put out a gun and blow the man away. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And he murdered his girlfriend also. But because of both of them was arguing, it's like fuel gets more to the fire, and it becomes, so annoying. The other judge just murder him for no reason.
Yeah.
So that's why the Most High said we have to put on armor of the Lord by using, which is righteousness, by using wisdom. You cannot. You see, Bakwash drive. All of us drive, right? All of us drive. You see, a person might cut you off. Then you got to argue with a person that you already know. Excuse my friend, dealing with a so-called black man, you have to deal with him at a different type of level. You're not dealing with a Gentile like, whatever, and then walked away. Jake is the type of person, is so emotional and full of ignorance that he cannot stand with him very harsh like a man. You have to be so nice and smooth and come in. Sorry about that, King, you know what I'm saying? King, talk to him nice. That's but when he start putting fuel to fire, he just gets so rage. He will murder in a heartbeat, man.
Yeah.
We
learn how to deal with Jake to put on what? The righteousness,
Yeah, we know what Solomon said in Proverbs 15, 1 down to 2.
Yeah, Con. That's what I was getting.
Answer, right?
I was just getting that.
Yep.
Yeah. Proverbs 15 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
A soft answer turneth away wrath.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I remember Bakar said something a couple of weeks back, how he was on the bus and he just kept telling the Jake, "You got it, man. Don't worry about it." And the Jake was basically kept going like, "Man, yeah, I know I got it."
Yeah. No, I got it. You got to say something, have the last word, especially the black woman. She got to have the last word.
Have the last word.
Yeah. And but that's a soft answer. All right, brother. My bad. You got it. Yep. But you said that Jake blew his head away even after he said he don't want to argue.
Yeah.
Jake is just a damn demon, man.
Yep.
So it says, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger.
Exactly. Excellent. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You go back and forth. What, nigga? Nigga, what, nigga? And then he like, what? And then you like, what? And the next thing you know, the trunk get popped. He go under the seat, and then you see Jake put his hands up. You got it. But then it's too late. You always had the code on the streets. They say, "Yo, if you're gonna pull it out, you better use it." You know what I'm saying? So you argue back and forth. It's rare that y'all arguing and then Jake pull out, his sword and he just show it to you and not use it and put it back. Is rare.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. They in jail, and they regret it. They regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have, because that was a demon that jumped on him, caused him to do that, and then jumped over him.
Yep.
Now he's locked up for life.
Mm-hmm.
Before
you go, maybe just read this to connect with what you just was saying. Before you go, this is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, 28:10. It says, "As the matter of the fire is, so it burneth."
Yep.
As far as the fire is, that's how it's going to burn.
Yep.
As a man's strength is, so is his wrath.
Yep.
And according to his riches, his anger rises. That's the pride. And he feels like no one can tell him anything. And the stronger they are, which contend, the more they will be inflamed. The more power they have, they'll be more inflamed with that anger, man.
Mm-hmm.
And hasty contention kindleth a fire, just like he was talking about. You can't be hasty with these people on the streets. And I'm learning that more and more because I deal with the public. You have to just let it go if you want to see your family again. You understand?
Yep.
And hasty fighting sheddeth blood. But if thou blow the spark, that means if you keep pushing, if you keep egging it on, if you keep arguing and adding wood to the fire,
that's right.
If you blow the spark, it shall burn.
That's right.
If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. So you have the power to turn it off or turn it on. You can blow on the spark and make it a roaring, out of control flame, or you could spit on it and put it out.
That's right.
It says, if thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of the mouth.
That's right.
Like the book of James, so you watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, man.
Right. That's right. And going back to when you said in verse 10, it says, as a man's strength is, so is his wrath. And Jake, he feels strong when he got a sword on him. When Jake got a weapon on him, you can't tell. He like, yeah, what? Yeah, who won it? Anybody could get it. You know, he puffed up.
And a lot of these guys today are strapped. And I notice I watch these videos. These guys got little pocketbooks, or they just go right in their pocket and pull out the strap on a little bit of argument. They go, what? They be sometime in the damn broad daylight, you know?
Yeah, they don't care. Yeah. Yep.
You see right there, it said, if those spit on it, right? Read that verse again, select it. That's a good verse. Right?
12th verse. It says,
that's a good scripture.
If thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, meaning the same flame, or the spark rather, it shall be quenched.
It shall be quenched, right? So he said, it shall be quenched. So he said, if thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. Where's that? If you use wisdom.
Right.
When you use wisdom, things calm, man. At least you're applying wisdom by saying, you know what? If I put spark more flame to the fire, or fuel to the fire, it's gonna get worse. But if I use wisdom, then I will be able to deal with that person. You know what I'm saying? By using wisdom, because a lot of times Jake out there do not use wisdom, man. You know, and that's all end up losing his life. You see? So you spit upon it is used by what? By applying wisdom to deal with that person, man. You know? Right. Yeah, very beautiful scripture that.
Yeah, con.
Yeah. I didn't have that one. I didn't have that in my arsenal.
What was that? That was Sirach 7?
28.
28 and 12. 10 to 12.
Sirach 28 verses 10 to 12.
Right.
Yes.
Con.
So brothers, be careful out there, man. I had a crazy sister, man. I told her to calm herself down on the phone, man. That sister ran up on me like she was going to put hands on me last week. She started kicking the door and trying to tear it off. And the people said, drive off. That's a crazy ass out there. Now I got to be on the lookout for it in the next couple of days now.
You'll see it. You won't see it again out.
So Satan will send it to me and see if I get out of pocket and put hands on her or she put a hand on me. But you
James 3 and 10.
James 3 and 10?
Yeah. It's good, you know, James 3 and 10 also. Out of the mouth proceeded blessing and cursing. See, blessed and cursing, my brethren. Do you think out not to be?
Come on. You want to read it again?
I'll just read it. I forget. It said, James chapter 3 and 10 said, out of the same mouth proceeded blessing, right? And cursing, my brethren, these things ought not to be.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can either bring judgment to yourself, or you can bring good things to yourself through your mouth.
Blessing,
Going back to Proverbs 15, right?
Yeah.
15 and verse 2. It said, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright.
Yeah.
But the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Beautiful scriptures. Read that verse again,
Come. Verse 2. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright.
You see, like what Bakwash said, you see, they were those people when he drive. He was wise, you see. That's read that verse again, because
right.
That's what we have to do, because I know some Jake got mad.
Every day.
If you use this, brother, that's beautiful verse. Read that again.
Come. It says, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright.
knowledge are right, like what Bakwash did with his brothers, or any of us that deal with the Jake in the world. You have to, it said the tongue of the wise using knowledge. You have to use knowledge on these people, man. You know?
That's right.
It's got two main tribes, brother. I hate to say it, just always angry, man. Just Judah and Benjamin, man. I don't know what those tribes, brother. I don't know. Levi, you can deal with Levi, more. Levi don't get angry like that, but Benjamin and Judah, it's like, man, when you feel with those two tribes, your pressure rise, huh?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, man, they just get angry, especially when they drive, man. Benjamin, we say, "Move your blood clot, boy." We cut up, Judah just get angry. Yo, my nigga, you got a problem? He get out of his car, you want to fight? If you, I mean, I've seen that so many times. If I was supposed to write books about road rage, I'd be a rich man, huh? It's like these two tribes, they just get angry, man. And sometimes I pull the bus out and say, Lord, there's something you tell me more about these two tribes. They just get so angry, man. Yeah. The other day, this Jake, this Benjamin brother, this Judite brother, put out of the garage. No horn, nothing, no signal, nothing. And he almost ran in the side of the bus. And this brother was like, yo, you dumbass, you dumbass nigga. I mean, he would bring up a whole bunch of crowd, huh? And the other dude, it looked like he's a Jake also, like, but sir, you don't want, I blow my horn because you pull out the driver. This Jake like, you dumbass nigga, you can't drive. I mean, for no reason, huh? And I was like, damn, man, why Jake like that? Why, you wonder, like, it's like, damn, if you was in the world, like, you were like, this is a mistake the most I made creating these people.
Yeah, man. It's done too, though.
You would think like that, man. Like, that, this Jake is angry, bro.
Always them too, man. Them same two tribes, man. But Levi, he'll just say, my friend. He just, my friend. I'm sorry, my friend. My friend, you okay, my friend, man? You should not do that, my friend. They don't really bother you or get under your skin.
Yeah.
Benjamin and Judah, brother, they come like a crowd of men, just angry, man. Gee.
Yeah, you can't. Even when you try to have a civil conversation with him, man, Jake he be heavily emotional, man. To where he turned out, I know one thing, you better stop talking.
Yep.
You better watch your mouth, son. You better watch your mouth. And then Benjamin would bug, man.
Yeah, get vexed, man.
You can't talk like that, man. That's why I just be leaving them alone for the most part.
Yeah, man. Most I do that.
And that's why like when we out here traveling in this wicked kingdom, man, you can always tell when some of our Jake, they're not used to having certain things, or they don't have nothing going on for themselves, because they'll be the main one that's easy to get so hyped up and vexed, or gotta have the last word, or to dish you or verbally disrespect you, especially when it's around a crowd of people, man.
Yes.
Sometimes they don't have nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, they don't care about life. Nothing. The scripture tell you, this is Proverbs 18:21. It said, Proverbs 18:21. It said, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat of the fruit thereof. So, hey, you got a big mouth, and you got this contentious, argumentative spirit on you, and you're gonna reap what comes from that, man. Whether it's a beat down, your hands get put on you, or you being taken off the earth. If you are a brother or sister that use some wisdom and you know how what they say, decrease the situation from getting out of hand, then you'll be good.
Yep.
A lot of our people rather choose. A lot of our people rather choose, man, I ain't gonna be known as no punk, and they ain't gonna punk me, right? I stand on business.
I don't understand that. Even with the cops, if the cops come, be quiet, man. Damn, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win, man.
Exactly, man. I seen videos with Jake arguing back and forth. He cursing the cop out. The cop walking away. He fall on him. And then when they hem him up, you can't touch me. You can't touch me. Yeah, I ain't done nothing.
Some of them run. No. The cops take out the cuffs. All right, you're under arrest. No. They run. The cop catch them. They start crying. Well, I'm sorry. What did I do wrong? I told you to get out the car 15 times. But what did I do wrong? You making me repeat myself. I told you to get out the car. And they start crying, man. I'm like, yo, this is incredible. This has to be some type of possession on them, man. You know? And nobody could be this crazy, man. Nobody could be this crazy, man.
You know, the brother just said it's the drugs, especially weed. You start thinking impossible. It's so true.
I say that all the time. There got to be something in the weed.
I watched them, and so I'm convinced there's something in that weed, though, because number one, it smell bad, and their lips be black up, and they skin texture looks dry, and their hair look dry.
No or nothing.
Yo, man, it's got to be something in that weed, man. You know.
And they smoking it 3 to 5 times in 6 hours, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got a back to back, and they just looking zombied out, and man, it's crazy.
I think sometimes, yo, bro, man, damn. I said, what are you smoking, brother? That thing is strong, man. What you smoking? Yo, OG, just give me a little feel good, man. I said, brother, there's something in that, man.
Man,
it's like I got it. It's called Petra. If you go to Google, it's TET.
Hold on.
Yeah. Because this was not in the cannabis and originally. It was added there to these new weeds, you know, because this old version of the weed.
Not Tetradragon. That's it. Tetradragon?
No, it's called Tetradracannabinol. It's THC is a marijuana primary psychoactive ingredient that was added there. And it's attached to the brain's cannabinoid receptor, officially known as cannabinoid receptor type 1 or CB1. These receptors connect to the nerves in the brain, which govern memory, appetite, pain regulation, and mood.
Man. Yep. Boy, these brothers, man, you know, you trust this man? You trust his devils?
Exactly. Esau is a madman, man. He's a mad scientist.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna make something. You think he's gonna make something legal and not, come from Jake's, man?
No, he's gonna tamper with it. He's gonna tamper with it.
Yeah, you got an attitude, exactly. Ancient marijuana, they have no record marijuana ever destroyed anyone's brain. It's like the question is the new stuff they put in it.
Yeah, man.
That's why they make it legal. Is a new stuff in it.
Why would you put that in your body? Well, Jake don't care what they put in it. But you see this thing with McDonald's and the people was getting sick from eating
the quarter pounder. Yeah, I saw that.
Pounder, man. You know. So come on, man. I don't know.
Who eat McDonald's now?
2024, brother, they still eat that stuff.
That damn camel meat in 2024.
Like 15 years.
You know.
Don't tell people about it. I know Jake that take her their girlfriend on a date to McDonald's, and if they're okay with it.
Yeah.
If it's not McDonald's, it's Chinese food. They just addicted to that damn thing.
Yeah, hey, if a woman like you, man, she'll put up with anything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And he's like those demonic jakes, man. Them dudes that stand on the corner all day. But then you got all these women saying, I want a God-fearing man. Now, that's the first thing they're asking for.
They don't really want that because then you got to change your ways if you really want that, man.
Yeah, they want a Christian dude. That's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
A dude that's gonna let them still do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want no real man or the Most High, man.
But yeah, I don't know. The whole world is going upside down, man. The whole world is changing right before our eyes, man. Right before our eyes, and they fight and they trying to hold on to this, and I feel bad for the brothers and sisters. I try not to be hard on them and have some compassion. It's hard, man. It's hard. But, you know, some people are just stupid, man. Like I got these people in the damn building. I got to keep moving stuff from the front of the door. I'm gonna mute up and go down there and move, see if they block the door again. But, they sometimes I get mad at them and I don't feel bad for them because nobody could be this selfish and stupid, man. You know, nobody could be this selfish and dumb, man. But they're going to try to force everybody to do things backwards because that's what they're comfortable with, you know. Right, exactly. And that's not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
You know, and you wonder why the damn devil don't want you living among them, man.
That's true. Jake is very beautiful, man. I see Jake. I know Jake. His sister live in this building. 230 East 102nd Street, man. She said Jake be having that dog shitting in that damn elevator and sleeping right there. It's sad, man. Damn shit. You wonder why the Gentile don't want to be around us.
Oh man, yo, I don't know, man. I mean, it comes from, a lot of, because the generations get worse and worse, man. Because you got mainly women raising these kids. The man is not even in the house no more because Eve done ran them out with her big mouth. So now these dudes, man, and these women, these dudes act more like women. They like I always say, they overly emotional, and the women, they act more like men, and they have no manners. They weren't taught no manners. They were only taught me, and it's about me, and yeah, our people are getting worse and worse, man. Just worse and worse.
Yeah, and that's why
suck it, please. Go ahead, sorry.
No, Salakia. That's why I understand what the Elder Bakwa is talking about, because when Paul was talking about to the Galatians, what's that? I think I got it. Chapter 5, verse 9. When you talk about a little leaven,
yeah,
he says Galatians chapter 5, verse 9. It says a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. So sometimes you can't let these things pass because next thing you know, the whole block will be like these people. They planting that bad seed, or they starting these bad habits, or these bad customs, or these bad traditions, or whatever it may be. Next thing you know, they got people thinking that's the normality of how things supposed to be. When in actuality, it's not supposed to be that way.
You got to have courage, and you got to jump on those situations, man. You can't be afraid of what people are going to think.
Even among the nation,
you got to jump on that because they will. Jake don't know what the hell he's doing. Jake is a savage, and he will run the whole system in the ground if you don't take control of it. You got to have initiative, take some initiative, and you have to deal with that thing, no matter what they say about you. Oh, you're too hard. You're a Black Panther, and whatever. You got to jump on that.
Even in our churches too, among the brethren. Like we see some brothers might be going off. We got to stop that brother because he may have like we also talk about brothers who are not strong in the faith or strong in the spirit, or some new Israelite brothers. That one man right there can have the whole new breed of Israelites coming in who the Most High chose to go completely off. Next thing you know, these new brothers, they hate the elders. They hate the brothers who were in the faith for years and decades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The old time saying said one bad apple destroy the whole lump,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they say that now. One bad seed ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have a lot of that because I'm a strong believer in there must be divisions that those who are manifested may be brought to the forefront, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to It's going to get real shaky as we go forward because everybody think they're right. Everybody think they're right and they're right track, but everybody can't be right. So we just have to see. But the key thing is you can't you can't have no fear in you. You have to keep going strong in the Most High. This is what is it? Joshua, the book of Joshua. What is it? Joshua I think it's 2 and 9.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah. Joshua 1 and 9. Sorry.
Yeah, 1 and 9.
It says, have not I command thee? Be strong and of good courage. See that? It says, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. This is really talking about, as far as us dealing with the heathens. But in life, period, you have to not be afraid, and you have to be strong and be not dismayed, confused, or lost. For the Lord thy God is with thee wheresoever thou goest. So wherever you go, or whatever you're dealing with, or wherever you live, have courage and don't be dismayed. Stand on your square. Do not budge outside of the Most High. Fear is a lack of a reality of what things really are. But once you understand what things really are, then you're good. But you got to be strong in the Most High. You cannot have fear. You have to conquer fear, and you have to move like the warrior the Most High commanded you to be, because like the brother brought out, the world is weak, and much worse is going to happen in this world as we go forward. A lot worse, you better get your mind geared up for, because this is not going to be a cakewalk. There's going to be some serious stuff going down in the future. So you have to conquer fear. Here's another one. Isaiah 41, verse 10, it says, fear thou not, for I am with thee. See, the Most High said he's with us here again a second time. And he says, to fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed. They go to the word dismayed again. Be not dismayed. Don't be confused. Have your head on straight and be hard body in righteousness. Be hard body and correcting the people of the Most High. Be hard body and rebuking this current system. Don't be dismayed. Then he says, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. See, when we feel weak, it's the Most High that strengthens us, man. He kicks in, man. Sometimes you just feel like, man, I ain't gonna make it through the day, and I feel weak. There's the Most High will strengthen you. He says, I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness, the Most High says. See that?
Right, that's right.
He always got you. Say that again?
No, I said that's right.
So he always has us. You just a matter of you having the spirit of courage, and you standing strong in the Most High, and you not letting nothing get the best of you. And that's what it's about. You got a lot of brothers and sisters over the years, like I said before, they've just totally bailed out of this. And now you're in a stupid world doing stupid things, and the Most High is making you look like a fool in front of everybody. And now your pride won't let you come back into the Most High, Right. So now you just really just put yourself out there for the worst. And that's I could never understand that, how you could stay out there so long. At least if your pride kicks in, go on the side and do something. You don't have to come take your lick your wounds and get right again in the Most High. Bottom line. Another one, 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. It says, for the Most High has not given us the spirit of fear, see, but the power and the love and of a sound mind. See that? So that's what we posted. Yeah. That's what the Most High gives you, the power and the love of a sound mind. Be not therefore ashamed of the testimony of the Most High. You can't be ashamed of how the Most High feel about Esau, so now you don't want to be associated with the brothers. You can't be ashamed of how you rebuke the churches because your grandmother and your grandfather grew up in the church, or you may have family members and friends that's in the church. You can't be afraid of the testimony of the Most High. The Most High's testimony says to come out the church, come out of Mother's Day, come out of the holidays, come out of the world. You can't be ashamed of the Most High. You got to be a warrior in the Most High, and you have to have the spirit in you to push back against the gainsayers and the evildoers that hate the Most High. You got a lot of people who hate the Most High, and it's not telling you it, but they hate the Most High. Bottom line. Be not thou therefore ashamed of the testimony of the Lord. nor of me his prisoner. Who's that? Paul. And now we're prisoners of the Most High. We got in, we can't get out. So don't be ashamed of Paul and the prophets and the men who wrote down what we need to follow in the spirit of Yahweh Shai and Yahweh. Nor of me his prisoner, but be thou partaker of the affliction. You got to eat this thing, man. You got to eat these afflictions. And you have to get used to it. You ever had like a bad toe or a bad knee or bad back? And you just go through life. You go to work with the bad back. You go to the gym with the bad back. You go on dates with the bad back. You go to the bar with the bad back. It becomes a part of you. So the afflictions and carrying this cross, you have to get used to it. It's going to be hard. And you're going to have bad days, but the afflictions, you got to be a partaker of it. It's like a club. You have to be in the affliction club, and you have to take it, and you have to deal with it. You can't run away from it. Can't hope it goes away. You can hope for the mercy of the Most High to kind of ease it up. But these are part of the battles, and you have to you got to get associated with it. You have to get used to it, and you got to deal with it, man. You got to deal with this thing, and you can't back out like a lot of our brothers and sisters who are in the world today, who were once in the faith, but now they're in the world making up excuses. You understand? They make a comment on a video, or they tap into a comment board, on a video, and at the same time they smoking weed and getting high and fighting and brawling with damn women out there and men. You can't be that way. You have to be a partaker of the affliction of the gospel according to the power of the Most High. See that?
Right.
So we're all a part of that. And this is a club that everybody can't get into. Some brothers and sisters can't get into this club because the Most High has not blessed them the same way he has blessed us. There's a verse that says, many prophets and men of the Most High desire to see the things that we see. We're blessed, man.
Yep.
Right.
Says,
yes, lock it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's good to be a prisoner of the Most High.
That's right.
Because when you read one thing that used to help me out in the genesis of my journey, as a disciple and a follower of Yahweh HaMashiach Yahweh Shai, coming up in HYK with Elder Bakwash, down on William Street in Newark, New Jersey, where I'm originally from. I also always read before I came down to the school and when I was selected to go out to camp, the book of Psalms 118, verse 6. And it says, the Lord is on my side. I will not fear. See that word fear? I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Nothing. So once you are a prisoner of the Lord is with you. So you have nothing to worry about. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Verse 7. The Lord taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore, should I see my desire upon them that hate me? Because the Lord is on your side. We have nothing to fear, gentlemen. Nothing.
And the Lord also said, who will stand up and fight for me against the workers of iniquity and against the evildoers? So like when you went into not being ashamed, man, you're supposed to, whatever the Lord hate, you're supposed to hate it. Whatever the Lord tells you to rebuke and reprove, and no matter who it is or what it is, you do that. And it goes and wraps into what Alaka Cum just brought out. What can a man do to you if you're doing what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua told you to do?
All right.
Can't nobody do nothing to you. You shouldn't be in fear.
Right.
But our people, they rather go to find their own way. And they
I don't think people understand the severity of that word when it says the Lord is on your side, man. Those words are powerful right there. Like, because he would never leave you. Like, that's serious.
Yeah, you gotta get down with the get down in the Most High, man. You gotta practice. I'm not claiming I'm the holiest of holiest, man. I got my issues too, but you have to make adjustments, and you have to find your way in the Most High. You got to do that.
Right.
If you don't, you're going to be like your brethren that's in the world, or you're going to be halfway in and halfway out. And nobody likes the halfway, man. Nobody likes that, man. You gotta fortify yourself in this. And if you make mistakes, we all make mistakes. If you make mistakes, don't let the devil rock your mind and make you feel like a failure and you could never get back into the good graces of the Most High. The Most High, he's not a tyrant killer waiting to chop your head off. The Most High, he's merciful too. There's plenty of scriptures on the mercy of the Most High. Look at Paul. Paul used to hunt Israelites and the Most High had mercy on him. Look at David. David committed adultery and had someone murdered and the Most High had mercy on him. You understand? Look at Peter. Peter rejected the Most High the Most High, he rejected the Lord, the King, Yahushua, 3 times. And look, the Most High had mercy on him and brought him back in. You know, look at the woman who committed adultery in the gospel. And look what the Most High said, go your way and what? And sin no more. So don't let nobody work your mind to make you believe that you can't get right in the Most High or get back on the horse and ride into the sunset. You know, you can always come back. That's the beauty of the Most High. That's the beauty of the gospel. That's the beauty of the New Testament. You understand? You mess up, there's grace if you're sincere and you get back in the game with the Most High. Old Testament, you know, most times you messed up. It was a wrap. You put to death, you know.
Right, and that's why the same chapter of Psalms 118, the first 2 verses, it says, Psalms 118, verse 1, it says, "Oh, give thanks unto the Most High, for he is good, because his mercy endureth forever," man.
Right.
Verse 2, it says, "Let Israel," not the other heathen nations, it says, "Let Israel now say that his mercy endures forever." You can't beat that, man. So you can always come back to the Most High.
God, and one of the Most High major mercies is that now we're coming back to who we are. We was able to come back to who we was, man, and our true heritage, man. Because if the Most High didn't have mercy on us, man, we would be through.
Right.
Yeah, that's the glory of our God, man. Our power.
We just be out here, just being a damn Muslim or Buddhist or a Christian apologist or a Christian or just what is it? What they call them? 5%. Something like that, man. It's just bugged out, man. It ain't nowhere to be found. They ain't nowhere to be found, man. The only time they come out the damn dark or the closet is when the Israelites is out there, and then they say, "Well, I'm this and I'm that." You don't see nobody up there on the corner talking about we 5%ers and you need to come back to your 5%.
All these groups are dying, man.
What's today's not mathematics and all that nonsense?
Yeah, man.
You don't even see all these groups is dying. The main group that's growing are the Israelites. As crazy as some of us are in different camps and churches and sects, the bottom line is that they're the only group that's really standing 10 toes on the ground out there. You don't see no Muslims out there on a high level. You don't see no 5%ers. You don't see Rastafari out there. You don't even see the Christians like you used to. The Christians that come out with a big speakers and Jesus loves, Jesus saves, Jesus loves, Jesus saves. You barely see them out there, man.
You don't see the Beehive gods and Nation of Islam out there no more. I don't see
man. None of them guys.
Jesus loves, Jesus saves.
Jesus saves. You don't see them. Once in a while, you see the Jehovah's Witness out there with the comic books.
Yeah, out there.
Standing out there in the subway. But you don't see these guys out there like that. A lot of them, I believe, they might be afraid. The Most High is telling us not to be afraid, but they might be afraid to go out there. It's so crazy out there. But no matter what, the brother's going to be out there. If they close the power grids and whatever, we'll communicate somehow, like smoke signals is going to be camped today or something. We'll find some type of way to go out there, or we'll just go out. I know brother's going to be out today. We'll just walk to the spot because the phones will be down. There'll be no way to communicate with each other unless we just walk to the spot and, all right, next week, come out here no matter what. We just out there. But brother's going to be on the corners, guaranteed.
My bad.
Huh?
Have you guys addressed that issue? What's going on down there with Cuba with their grid? There
was no power at all. I don't know if it's still like that. There was no power at all. But we take for granted that when your power go out, man, that's a hell of a thing. You can't iron your clothes. I remember my power was out. I had to use the cell phone light to preserve that, to find something that looked kind of iron. And you can't go in the fridge for so long because all that food is going to be gone. You can't put TV. You just done. You just done, man.
Stove don't work?
No, it just clicks, click. If it clicks, So they predicting that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be some type of cyber attack, and water gonna be shut off or whatever. What about water? When you run out of water, man, that's a hell of a thing too.
A lot of things that people in Babylon take for granted. A lot of things, man. And when it's not there no more, that's when they snap out of it. It's like people are in a trance here. People are in a trance, man. They just going along. They just having fun. They ain't thinking, and then boom. Now everybody, oh my God, ain't no water. Oh man, ain't no power. Oh, they come in and they flick their light on, they light switch on. There ain't no lights coming on, and they go and turn the TV on. It don't turn on, or they stove it don't turn on. Then. Man, and that's when you know it's real.
Yeah, boy. You think they're emotional now? Wait till that happens. They're going to be overly emotional. And then after a couple of days, they're going to be bitter. Then when more days tack on, they're going to be angry and ready to put their hands on anybody, man.
Right. That's right. They shall spoil their goods, for the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
That's going to be a real thing, but people they tend to think that it's not going to come. You tell them that, oh, not in my lifetime. Oh, when that comes, that's not going to be. I'm going to be dead and gone. I ain't going to be here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
but as long as we have this on our belt, we'll be all right. The 9th verse says, "Who has saved us and called us with an holy calling."
Nice.
Not according to our works, because we didn't do anything worthy to be called on, but according to his own purpose and grace, which was given us in Yahushua before the world began. So Yahushua is the key. We've been brought back into the Most High's graces through Yahushua and Yahushua dying for us to save us. It says, but now is made manifest by the appearing of our Savior, Yahushua Christ, who has abolished death by him dying on the cross and has brought life and immortality to the light through the gospel. See that? So this is where we're at now, but you can't fear. The fear will do you in. Once you start fearing what people think, once you start fearing losing your jobs, once you start fearing family members not wanting to be connected to you, then you going against the grain, or you going against what the scriptures told you to follow in the first place. Bottom line. A few more, and I'll let one of y'all come in. Psalms 34, verse 4. It says, "I sought the Lord, and he heard me and delivered me from all my fears." See that? Delivered from all his fears. And so the Most High, he has the power to deliver you from your fears. That's it. When you come in if you want.
Con, I got on one. This is Sirach, because like we always go into, you got those that are seeking the Most High, and you got those that are just seeking, the pleasures of this world. And those that are seeking the Most High is showing them things that, our people that are seeking the pleasures of this world can't see. So, when you read Sirach 31 and verse 24, it says,
what is it? 20, 21, 34, you said?
31. Sirach 31 and verse 24.
Right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 22. It says, "My son, hear me, and despise me not." So this is the Lord speaking to his people, man. It's telling you not to despise him, but hear him. It says, and at the last thou shalt find as I told thee, meaning you're gonna realize and you're gonna see all the things that the Most High told you of before or what was gonna come, and it was gonna be clear to you.
Salakia, we got against 31, 24?
I started at 22.
What chapter?
31.
Oh, you started at 22. Okay. All right.
Direct 30, 31, and 22.
Okay.
It says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, my son, hear me and despise me not, and at the last thou shalt find as I told thee, in all thy works be quick, so shall there no sickness come unto thee. It says, whoso is liberal of his meat, meaning who pays attention to what he puts in his body, and it can mean spiritual and physical, right? It says, men shall speak well of him, right? So if you a brother that speaks wisdom, people gonna have good things to say about you. Oh, that brother is deep, man. Like, I enjoy talking to them, man. They some nice, they understand a lot, man. They very wise, It says, and the report of his good housekeeping will be believed, meaning like anything somebody would say about him, they would believe it. Like if somebody came up and they said, and they had like a conversation, yo, you went up there, you heard about them Israelite brothers? Yeah, man, them brothers is deep, man. They know them scriptures. Anything I want to know, I can go and ask them, and they can tell me what's going on, man. I trust in them brothers. And you'll have another brother say, yeah, I believe that. I believe that, man, because I spoke to one of them down the block. And they was good with it, right? But it says what? Verse 24. But against him that is a niggard of his meat, the whole city shall murmur. So somebody that's just in the world that just ain't got nothing to say, they gonna be you talk that Negro, man. Don't deal with that nigga. He's a bug out. I wouldn't advise you to listen to what that dude's saying.
I think a niggard is, in this case, is a stingy person. I could be wrong though. I think it's a stingy person.
A niggard is a person that's greedy, and stingy of his meat, like you said.
Right.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
So here does it mean spiritual too?
It just means a greedy person.
A greedy person. Well, I mean, spiritually, yeah, somebody could be greedy too. It's all about him.
Yeah, it's all about himself. We know a brother was like that in Israel. Like he would like show one of his history books.
God. It says, and the testimonies of his niggardness shall not be doubted of. Meaning everybody gonna be, yeah, I know how that brother is. You ain't gotta even tell me, man. I know where you coming from when you talk about him. So basically that's the two forms of men. One that's full of his meat, that is about his people, and there's one that is all to himself, like the elder said. All to himself, man. It's all about him. And they trying to get you to come on his page and follow him.
So like to just prove what Bakwa just said. So we don't want slacking. We don't want anyone thinking out there, new student thinking what we're doing is teaching the Bible in a different sense. You know what I'm saying? Just about what Bakwa just said. This is in the Greek form. It said right here. It said verse 24, 31, 24, right? It said but against him that is a niggard of a meat, this whole city shall murmur, right? Here it said, the city complained of one who is stingy with food, and in testimony to his stinginess is accurate. You know what I'm saying? So he said stingy right here, so nobody thinking we're taking on the Bible out of context. Yeah. So
stingy or ungenerous, like a selfish person.
Right.
Yeah, selfish person. Gone. That's why I brought out spiritually and physically too, like literally.
Right. Yeah.
Gone. That's the type of people you're dealing with out here. You know, brothers and sisters. It's all about them. And they tell you, man, hey, don't deal with them. Don't mess with that dude. Don't mess with her, man. She'll leave you high and dry. You can't trust that dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, a lot of people are being like that today also because they're afraid, man. They have a fear, bro. You know, because they're not spiritually grounded in the word, nor do they know about the Most High, nor do they know about Yahweh Shah, or know how to apply to their daily life. So a lot of that selfishness, that greed, that's all me, all about me. That's an example of fear as well. Because if you know that the Most High is with you, you'll be willing to, you would disregard that spirit. You'll help people out. You'll bring people to the fold. You'll be willing to give or be a servant, as the prime example, like Yahweh Shai was.
Come on. Hey, Salakia, I gotta charge this phone, man. Out here, man, my phone be going down super quick. Like the percentage.
It's
So
hot. What's the weather? It's hot?
yeah, it's about 85 out here.
Okay.
It's 85 in New York. Nice.
No, in Mexico.
Oh, you in Mexico?
Gone.
Oh, nice. That's wild. What part?
Cancun.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Enjoy out there.
That's what Esau had the pyramids.
Huh?
That's what Esau had, those pyramids. But certain part of Mexico you can't go. They don't want you to see the pyramid.
They don't let you go right up on the pyramid though.
Nah.
No, they said yesterday I was talking to a dude. He was from Mexico. He said, yeah, you should go to the pyramids. He said, but you can't go there because you can't go close because some lady, some devil basically climbed it and fell off and got, deleted. So
Stay off there, man.
yeah, he said she fell off of it, man, and died. So he said they kind of shut it down. Like you can go around it and you can take pictures and said it's real. It's nice.
Did you get on the bus? I took the bus. The bus is like kind of crazy, man. Get on the bus.
We was gonna do it, but they said it got real bad over here now. They said you go anywhere off the resort and it's you at risk.
Yeah, you are, but they say they mainly rob white folks. But
yeah.
You'll stick right out. They'll be all on you though, because I was just walking the strip and they was, hey, nigga, trying to sell stuff to me, man.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, man. They said it got real bad over here.
Yeah, they're hungry, man. They hungry people. People they need money.
Yeah.
I walked down by what's that Congo, Bongo, Coco, Bongo, whatever.
Yeah. Come.
Them little alleys and whatnot, man. They try to sell me cocaine.
Yeah.
So now I'm good, man.
Yeah. They said they got whatever I need, man. Blow, coke,
and women. They try to sell me women. They say, bring up to your room. I said, nah, I'm good, man.
Wow.
Everything going on out there, boy.
Yeah, it's a call off the hook out here, man.
Oh yeah.
Americano, tu got mucho dinero, papi.
Good. Hey, I'm gonna charge my phone. I don't know how long brother's gonna be on.
All right.
I'm gonna charge it. I'll get back on. See, if you're still on.
All
right. Be safe out there. Out there. Enjoy yourself, man.
Yeah, the whole world is damn crazy now, man. The whole world,
That's these people king country, man. Damn, boy, it's like anyway. This man is like a cancer. Anyway, this man goes, he just destroy these people's land, man.
Yeah.
That's Esau, man. Esau did all that, man.
Mm-hmm. Because that's his nature. That's his nature.
Job.
And a lot of brothers, and sisters, they have a problem. When we say that's his nature, they don't want to hear that, and they get in their feelings. But that's the truth. That's the truth. And anywhere this man goes, he tears it up. Like Mexico, they had their evil there, but you better believe if Esau can capitalize on that through some drugs or whatever, if he could do that, he'll tear it up, man. He'll tear it up.
Everywhere he goes, bro. Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, look, we went through this last week. It says in First Maccabees, the first chapter, and the 5th verse, it says, and after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. This is talking about Alexander the Greek. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom with them while he was alive. So he had 4 generals, and he divided his kingdom among his generals. I can't remember all their names, but he divided it among his generals. And it says, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died, and his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years. And evils were multiplied on the earth. You understand? So Ptolemy was in rulership. Evils were multiplied on the earth. Seleucus, I think the other one name was. Evils were multiplied in the earth. And Cassandra, evils were multiplied in the earth. Can't remember the 4th one. But evils were...
the rest is you got Cassandra, Lassamaker, you got Ptolemy, and you got a Seleucus. Yeah.
But these devils freaked out the damn planet, and evils were multiplied on the earth, man. So wherever this man goes, he brings evil, man. Yeah. So you can go to Mexico or anywhere, wherever this man goes or sets his foot, you better believe evils will be multiplied, man. Will be multiplied. And everybody sees it now. Everybody sees it. You understand? So they just they go, they conquer, and they make life a living hell wherever they go. And the Bible prophesied that, Esau, he would rule this earth, man, and he would have dominance over this earth for a long time, but not forever. So what we're seeing now, what we're experiencing, is that this man, he's losing his power now. He's losing his power, and the ones who are wise, they'll be able to recognize this. They'll be able to see it, but the unwise, they won't be able to see it because they'll be in their feelings and emotions, and they think this is going to continue forever. They think like the white man thinks. That's the problem. They think like the white man thinks. It says, Psalms 49, verse 11, it says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. This is how the wicked think, that the houses that they robbed and stole and took over is going to continue forever. And it says, in their dwelling places to all generations. This is what we just read. This is what the Greeks did. They put crowns on their heads, and they passed it down from generation to generation, from one person, from their children to their children to their children. Read it again. It says, where is it at? It says, and his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in earth. See, so they got the rulership, and they passed it to their sons, and so on and so forth. This is what the so-called small hats do. They buy up all the property, and they keep that property. They'll come and try to buy your property from you because we're not smart, but they buy the property and they keep it, and they give that property to their sons, and then their sons give it to their sons, and they hold it for generations. And they might be slumlords, or they might be have beautiful properties, but they keep it in the family after they swindle, scam, and take what doesn't belong to them in some kind of way through the law or through bribes or whatever the case may be. They get that property and they keep it in the family. So Alexander and his generals did that, and it's still happening to this very day. To this very day, it's still happening. And that's the reality we got to accept. You understand?
That's right.
So Psalms 49:11 again, it says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations, and they call the lands after their own name. See that? So they take different lands and they name those same lands they stole after their names. But luckily, the Most High is real, and luckily the Most High, he's going to step in, and luckily the Most High, he's going to destroy everything that they have established and going to take back. The scripture said they're going to vomit up everything that they have stolen. They're going to vomit it back up. And that's the day we're looking for. Not just that, but just to be delivered out of this damn hellhole, this captivity. You know?
That's right. Deliverance.
You know?
Yeah, like I was going to add on to what you're saying, although, because you know how the book of Jeremiah talks about the destruction of Babylon and the the redemption of Israel, of us, in Jeremiah chapter 51, 51 and 6.
50, let me get it. Jeremiah
51 and 6.
Come on, elders.
51 and 6.
There you go.
Yeah. That's right. That's right there. The whole thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says in Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6, it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Yeah, like the brother said, the elder said, the Most High is the time of the Lord's vengeance against Babylon, which is spiritually talking about America. Am I right, elders?
You're talking about Quash, right?
Yes. Oh, you as well. Yes.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Because ancient Babylon was destroyed by the Persians and Medes.
Exactly.
Right. I was just speaking for the listeners out there. And now verse 7, it says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. So like the elder said, wherever this man goes, man, the whole earth becomes drunken or destroyed or, just being pretty much void of the Most High's wisdom and the Most High's blessings. And it says, the nations have drunken her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Then it goes on to verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. But when you go on and read on down, it says, no, there's nothing you can do. Babylon must be destroyed.
Slack your priest. Jump to verse 2, so to prove more to the young people them out there that they want the knowledge, just listen. Jump to verse 2. So no one thinking that again we take the scripture out of context. Jump to verse 2, because we know this is talking about, like I said, is modern day Babylon. Because ancient Babylon there was never a war when Cyrus II took over ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon, the city just surrendered to Cyrus II. Okay, so this is talk about ancient Babylon. It's talking about America. Matter of fact, verse 2. Go ahead.
Okay, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll send unto Babylon fanners.
Start at verse 1.
Come, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind.
So we know the destroying wind is the other nation that's going to go up against Babylon. The destroying wind. Not talking about ancient Babylon, because like I said, ancient Babylon, the city surrendered to Cyrus II. Okay? There was no war. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners, and shall fan her, and shall empty her land.
Right, fan mean the other nation that's going to fan her, mean they're going to destroy Babylon, and shall empty her land, mean destroy the whole land. Because the Most High tells you in Isaiah, once this land finished, the Arabians shall not pitch tents in that land. You know, the Arab, they could dwell in any surface. So we know he's not talking about an ancient Babylon. He's talking about a modern day Babylon. Because ancient Babylon today, people are still in that land known today as Iraq. So we know this is not talking about ancient Babylon. It's America. That's why the Bible says, "Fanner that shall fan her," meaning nation gonna be at war against her. Okay, go ahead.
For in the day of trouble, there shall be against her round about.
So he said, in the day of trouble, in the last day of trouble, they shall all against her round about. But when you look at the Arab nation, all the nation they are getting ready. Like Bakwati watch boy that was last week or something, if I'm not mistaken. We went over Second Ezra chapter 15. I think it was 15, right? Bakwash, if I'm not mistaken. Where
15,
all the Arabian shall pitch in, the Arabian, the Carmanian, all the nation is going to come up against Babylon. When anybody read history, this never happened in ancient Babylon. This is talking about America.
Khan.
Okay.
Yes, Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow.
Yeah, the archer being the other nation, right? Bend his bow meaning, what is the archer? The one that's going to launch the nuclear missiles. Okay.
And against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine, and spare ye not her young men.
Which is all the soldiers, the army, the navies, and so forth. Go ahead.
Destroy ye utterly all her host.
And all the hosts represent the armies, right? So when you read the whole chapter, I just bring all those verses. When you read the whole chapter, we know he's not talking about ancient Babylon. These scholars try to say, well, they talk about modern day Babylon, ancient Babylon. No, it's talking about modern day Babylon because when Cyrus took over the city surrendered themselves to Cyrus. They did not have no war. Okay, that's it. You know?
Yeah, and you know, when I read that, it makes me think about the book of Revelation, chapter 18. You know, when it says, you know, Babylon the Great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils.
Right.
It makes me think about that as well when I read that chapter and those verses as well.
Right. Because like we earlier when Martin mentioned America, a lot of country right now. You see what happened with China did, Bakwash? Bakwash.
Yeah, say it again.
Yeah, you see what China did last week, right? If all Kakam was here, what China did last week.
Yeah, I got to say queued up. I have the article queued up. You talking about them sending soldiers to Russia, right?
No. Where they China said they no longer want to buy America grain.
Grain. No, I couldn't find that.
Yeah. Oh, let me find it. Yeah, they say they don't. You go to Google. You go find it. I'm
looking at it.
Stop buying grain from US. It will pop up. That's linked right up there in Revelation chapter 18, verse 11. Say, no one shall buy Babylon goods.
Wow.
They are, these farmers are, they're gonna be losing billions because they were showing also Tuesday, Russia, they were showing a huge train pulling grain that Russia gives to Russia sell to China. So Russia said this because America was charging $270, I think, what they call it, to China. But Russia said, no, we take 170. Yeah, wheat. Thank you, wheat.
This is the
Russia
largest.
We give it for 170. US, so they are mad as hell. So China said, we're done. That's it. So
Wow.
other nation, they're doing the same thing, man. And this is what is that? They said China. Yeah, China has been buying less grain from the United States in recent year, and there are a number of reasons why. Now, when you look up, they stop it now. They stop it now. Thursday was the last day. They don't want it no more. I think they stopped before that, but they're mad, man, and a lot of the grain company are pissed off. Let me try to find it. Say U.S. stop. If you Google U.S. stop buying grain from China.
It says in March 2024, China canceled shipments of 1,000 metric tons of U.S. wheat, the largest number of cancellations since 1999.
Wow, it's over
Some
with.
say China's able to get wheat cheaper from other countries, while others say the cancellations are a bearish indicator. Wow.
This is Revelation 18:11. It says, Revelation 18:11. It says,
That's it.
said, and the merchant of the earth, right? Huh?
Look at it, keep going.
Good.
I'm gonna pull it up while you get it.
11. It said, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. The her is America, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. See? A lot of countries cutting off America, and China, that's nothing yet. They're gonna see it's a whole bunch of countries gonna cut off supplying, buying stuff from the U.S. And the wheat farmers, they are losing $4 billion a year, and they're pissed off, man, because China cut them off. You know, and the Russian president said, "Listen," Putin said, "Man, you know, we're not here to cause America to feel bad or suffer. No, we're just doing this because every time America wants us to do something and we do not do it, they put us what they call it, not embargo. There's another word I was looking for, sanction. They put a sanction on our country, and we don't want to hear it. We're tired of it, you know." So while this guy blinking, the devil, he was there listening silent, like he about to cry, because a lot of countries are joining Russia right now. 200 countries is on the list once you sign up with BRIC. 200, and then North Korea sent troops to Ukraine. You know, so it's a lot of things going on out there, man, and all these are prophesied in the scriptures.
Look at that.
No one shall buy a good.
China has recently reduced or stopped the import of several key agricultural products from the United
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Salaki, say what you was gonna say. I cut you off.
No. I finished. I was listening to it. I got it.
I'm gonna play this and see what's going on.
China has recently reduced or stopped the import of several key agricultural products from the United States, notably wheat and corn. In this video, we will analyze the reasons behind these changes and explore their potential economic impacts on both countries. Additionally, we will examine how the trade volume between the United States and China has evolved over the years, despite increasing tensions. Wheat. China has canceled significant quantities of United States wheat shipments in 2024. Specific cancellations include March 8, 2024, China canceled a shipment of 240,000 metric tons of United States soft red winter wheat. March 15, 2024, an additional 264,000 metric tons were canceled, bringing the total cancellations to 504,000 metric tons. This is the largest cancellation recorded by the USDA since 1999. Context and impact. These cancellations of the import from the United States have led to significant discussions among grain traders, with concerns over the stability and future of United States wheat exports. The United States Department of Agriculture reported that these cancellations were the largest recorded since 1999.
So you're gonna make less money because China is not buying.
Right.
So it's going to have an impact on the country. And you got to figure the other things, man. This is I was, a lot of people, this news is not, just out in your face. You would think it'd be front story news, but I guess they're doing that purposely to keep people calm.
Yep.
Right.
Analysts indicate
Yep.
that China is turning to cheaper alternatives from other countries, such as Russia and Ukraine, where wheat prices have fallen below $200 per metric ton, compared to United States prices over $220 per metric ton. This shift could have broader implications for the agricultural sector in the United States.
So it means the farmers are going to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
If the farmers get hit, the supermarkets get hit. And if the supermarkets get hit, then the consumers, which is us, we get hit.
And then we hit each
affecting
other.
Yeah, exactly.
farmers' incomes and export revenues. The reduction in demand from one of the largest markets for United States agricultural products highlights the volatility and risks in the global trade environment, especially under current geopolitical tensions. Before these cancellations, wheat prices had surged to all-time highs due to disruptions caused by geopolitical events, but have since declined, making other sources more attractive to Chinese buyers. These strategic cancellations reflect China's efforts to optimize costs and secure more favorable trade conditions amid changing global wheat market dynamics. Cheaper alternatives. China can procure wheat at significantly lower prices from other countries, for example, Russian and Ukrainian wheat. The prices of Russian and Ukrainian wheat have dropped significantly, making them more competitive. Russian wheat prices have fallen below $200 per metric ton.
So they're doing that purposely to get at America. That's what they're doing. So, they're using money to make America weak. Just like China is definitely preparing to go into Taiwan. This is going to hurt America even worse because we depend on the chips and a lot of electronics that come out of Taiwan. So they're going to cripple America eventually, and it's going to have devastating effects on the market right here, and it's coming, and people are afraid. People say they're not afraid, but they're afraid. And I'm not talking about simple-minded Jake or Israelites. I'm talking about the heathen, because they see what's happening. They see what's happening, and and their pockets are getting tighter, and they lose their money. So it's just a matter of time. But as we go, but the Most High, he does it really nice, or really smart. The Most High, does it in such a way that you have enough time to get yourselves together. But those who choose not to do that, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. Look what's happening here. It says U.S. elections will lead to civil war. Everybody's talking about this lately, but they're hiding it. You got to dig for it, kind of. Not a hard effort to dig for it or find it, but you would think this would be on the front pages of everything, every forecast throughout social media or just the regular news. But check this out real quick. Look at that. Look at that. So this is Ezra fulfilling itself, or about to fulfill itself. But
of course, she's not sure.
Huh?
Yeah, it didn't show up. It didn't come up on the screen.
Oh, it didn't come up? Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Where is it at? Slovakia.
The water.
I'm going to rewind it again, but this is what people are fearing, man. People, no matter what side wins, people are fearing war, civil war, man. One more time.
By YouGov for the Times. The YouGov poll survey found that 27% of Americans adult fear eruption of violence after the elections. The survey covered over 1,200 registered voters between October 18th and 21. 12% of survey participants said that they knew someone who might take up arms if they thought Trump was created or cheated out of a victory, while 5% said the same about Harris being cheated. The YouGov poll found 84% U.S. voters saying that America was more divided than 10 years ago, with only 5% thinking it's less divided. Concerns were also raised in the YouGov Times poll over Trump's response to losing the election once again, with 66% saying the former president would not accept the narrow loss, as compared with 27%.
That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem, man. A big problem.
Look how red his face is. That's Esau. That's Esau.
Brother put up this post. I got to check out what happened. It's daylight. Well, when daylight hit Iran, I want to see what the results were. Israel bombed the hell out of them last night. You know that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I want to see the results of that. But this brother said Iran has an air defense system. I didn't know that. You sure about that, brother? I didn't know.
I never heard that one.
Huh?
I never heard that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But I know America just supplied Iran with another defense system that could knock out the missiles in the air. and they have Americans in Israel. But on the flip side, Russia is taking in Chinese troops to go into the Ukraine to fight for them. And,
no Korean, right? No Korean troops, right?
I thought it was Chinese. I'll tell you in a second. I thought it was Chinese, but
it's North Korea.
It's North Korea. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. But they can't wait to test out their missiles. They said they can't wait to test them out. So, that should be interesting itself. But man, but there's a lot happening, man. There's a lot happening, and we can't, that they ignore it. I don't know. It's on them. But like you said, somebody said it earlier. We're just gonna stand in the cut and just watch, man. There's another one real quick.
Alon Burstein will be joining us shortly here as well. Hal, so this statement is what we have from the IDF so far. I want to focus on one of those last sentences there. They say their defensive and offensive capabilities are fully mobilized. What are their defensive and offensive capabilities in that particular part of the Middle East, around Iran?
Their ability to do strike missions with aircraft, F-35s, F-16s, F-15s. They would have those capabilities. They have ballistic missile capability. They have drone capability, and there were reports earlier in the week that there were drones. In fact, I think that was part of that leaked document story, that there were drones that the Israelis have. And of course, they have what are referred to as stealth drone capability, which is the ability to put drones in that cannot be detected. And I wouldn't be surprised if those might be used against air defense systems, maybe not taking out the nuclear sites, but taking out a number of air defense capabilities.
I guess they do have it, He said, they talking about taking them out. I didn't know that. The brother was right. He said they targeting the air defense system. So I didn't know that. But man, but bottom, I was going back and forth with a brother. We know according to prophecy, Esau will fall, but for now, Most High's will. You're not taking out this beast that easy, man. You're not taking him out that easy, man. But I'm not gonna. I mean, you brothers have something you want to bring out. I was gonna close it up unless you had something you want to bring out.
No, I don't.
It was a good Shabbat. That.
You brothers stay away from McDonald's. Stay the hell away from McDonald's, man. The E. coli.
My life, man.
Stay the hell away from that. What's this? Idyllic northeastern state being ravaged by drugs, crime, and homelessness. People don't feel safe. See that? So by stuff like this, I think Trump is going to get it. But the powers that be might want him in there to break down the system. You don't know which way to go, man, because on one side, the globalists or the rich banking families, Illuminati, could want him in there to cause disruption on one level. Then on another level, the country's divided. So all we can do is watch and observe and wait for the Most High to do what he does, man. That's all we can do for now.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yep. All right, brothers. Good class. Unless you have anything, someone has something they want to say. Brothers in the chat, do me a favor, hit that like button and thumbs up. Costs nothing. Helps bring up the page. And I hope everyone had a great Feast of Tabernacle. I saw it I was watching the brothers doing their tabernacle. It was really nice, man.
Yeah, it was nice.
Real nice. I was checking it out. Brothers like they was really having a good time. And all the camps and all the schools looked like they were having a good time. So, those who did it, that's a good thing, man. And pray for us, we'll pray for you. And we're gonna watch how things unfold, man. I'm gonna go and watch the news right after this. And remember what we said about the anger, man. Try to watch your temper. And then battery just went dead on the phone. Try to watch your tempers out there, man, and watch where you put your foot down, man, because you're very important to the Most High. And these devils, they want to get you, man. They want to get all of us. and they want to stop this this teaching as much as possible. It's just that the Most High, He's with us, and they can't stop us, man. As long as the Most High is with us, who can be against us, man? As long as the Most High is with us, you know. So
And,
let them try, but you know, it ain't gonna work, you know. But you brothers and sisters, you stay strong. Definitely stay in the media. Stay following the news. Watch your money, how you you know, you spend your money. Don't be crazy with your money, and you know, take care of the people you care about. And just watch, man. It's unfolding. And the Most High is with us. We went through a few scriptures showing that the Most High is with us. He's definitely with us. Do not give up. Don't be like them weak brothers and sisters who gave up. And now they're in the world and they don't have nothing to turn back to. And even if they try to come back into the Most High, it's up to Him if He's going to let them back in. But a lot of times that pride and that ego don't let a lot of brothers and sisters back in. So
right. That's why I want to end on and add on to what you're saying, Elder Bakwas.
Okay.
You know, yeah, in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11.
Hold on, I'll get it for you. Hold up.
Like for you brothers and sisters out there who have given up or listen to gainsayers and making excuses to lead a faith, especially once you've been chosen to, you know, to be exposed to this glorious word who was given to us by the Most High above all nations on the earth. You know, I pray that the Most High have mercy on you and bring you back in, but who knows? It's according to the Most High's will. But I say this scripture because it's very important just to give you that hope and that faith to continue to endure.
You said 29 and 11?
In Jeremiah.
Jeremiah 29. 1 second, hold up. So I can find it. Yeah, but you gotta keep, you can't give up, man. You gotta keep pushing, man. I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. I know things go through your minds. I know there's a lot of negative brothers and sisters around us, but you got to go around that, and you can't let that get in your head, man. 29:11. There you go.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11. This is the Most High speaking to us. He says, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil." The Most High, his goals and his chastisement, his blessings are not evil. His thoughts to us is all about peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. What's that expected end? The kingdom, man. The kingdom, that crown of glory, man. That's why it behooves you people out there to not give up and to continue to endure, man, and keep His commandments and walk in the ways of King, the Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
That's right. You know, so, you know, control what's, you know, what comes to your mind, and just be careful. Here's another one. This is continue what we left off earlier. I want to bring this out earlier. Revelations 11, verse 18, it says, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come." See, the Most High's wrath is come. And the time of the dead, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and thou shouldest give reward to thy servants, the prophets. See, so we're going to be rewarded for what we do in serving the Most High. We're going to be blessed so long as we keep hold to this truth. Don't not let go the reins of this truth. And it says, "And to the saints," so we know who the saints are, "and them that fear thy name," see, small and great, "and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth." Who's that? The heathen, mainly Esau. So he has a judgment coming to him, but the Most High said that He would destroy them which destroyed this earth. Now, so meditate on those things, like the brother said earlier, man. Just have good thoughts, man. Have good thoughts in your mind, and stay strong in the Most High, because you know, bad thoughts, you want to get bad thoughts away from you. You want to get that out of you as much as possible, because the bad thoughts that grow. Say it again, brother.
Yeah, forget that past trauma, you know, live in the present and think towards the future.
Right. You have a great future in the Most High. He got a great future and a new beginning laid up for us, you know, but you can't let Negative thoughts get the best of you. Here's another one. Speaking on that. This is Philippians 4, verse 8. It says, let me stand here because he mentioned peace in the other scripture in Jeremiah. It says, and the peace of the Most High, which passes all understanding, shall keep your hearts and your minds through Yahweh Shai. So we all want peace, and we want a safe and easy, but strong transition into the kingdom. We all want that, and we want peace. 8 verse says, finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, pay attention, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, meaning good qualities, and if there be any praise, think on these things. See, think on those things. See, not the negative, not the past trauma, not what makes you angry, but think on all the things that was listed above this statement right here. You understand? But it says, think on these things, those things which ye have learned and received and heard and seen in me. This is Paul speaking. Do, and the power of peace, or the God of peace, shall be with you. See that? You want that peace with you always. So you have to walk in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai said his yoke is not heavy. So you have to walk in that spirit if you want that peace. But you can't go back into the past and dig up raw thoughts or pull a scab back on past thoughts or past sins, or past angers, or past vengeance. Can't do that. And what we talked about earlier about fear, you can't be in the spirit of fear. You have to find comfort in the spirit of the Most High. You have to find peace in the spirit of the Most High. And once you do those things, you're going to find that the understanding of how to serve the Most High and how to get down to the Most High, it'll be a lot easier, but you have to fight to stay in this thing. You have to fight to get a fresh start. Like I mentioned earlier, sometimes you need a fresh kickstart to get yourselves going again. You know, you need those things, but the key to it, man, you have to manage your thoughts, and you have to believe in the Most High and have faith, and you have to sometimes get a fresh start, man. Sometimes you need a fresh start. But the key thing, we all want peace, and this is a world that there's no peace in this world. The peace in this world is crap, absolute crap. Here's another one. John 14 verse 26, one of my favorite ones. Let's start at 25. It says, did it come up? Yeah. It said, these things I have spoken unto you, being yet present with you. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, in the name of Yahweh Shai, who they call Christ. This is why who they call Christ is so important, very important. But he said, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things. See, so the Comforter, or the Holy Spirit, will teach you all things, especially the things you need to know to survive and to receive the kingdom of heaven. He will teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance. So the things that Yahweh Shai taught the disciples and taught the world, or taught our people, he's going to bring that into remembrance. And you're going to be good. And you're going to wonder how you forgot A, B, and C, and how A, B, and C is so important to you in Scripture. And whatsoever I have said unto you, so whatever the Son of the Most High said unto us, it's going to bring it back unto you. 27th verse, peace I leave with you. They go that peace word again. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. See? So that's the peace of the Holy Spirit, the gospel, the righteousness, Yahweh Shai, the Comforter, the laws. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth. The world can't give you peace. There's no peace in this world. It's just work, suffering, pain, being tired. You go to work, you're tired as hell. You got to get right back up and go to work. The world is not going to give you what the Lord and the Bible and the scriptures give you. It says, not as the world giveth. I give, not as the world giveth, give I to you. Let not your heart be troubled. See that? Let not your heart be troubled. That goes back into that fear. You cannot fear. Let not thy heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. See? There you go. I'm tired, man. Sorry. Neither let it be afraid. Now, excuse me. I've been up since 6, man. So I'm sorry. But the Lord said, neither let it be afraid, you know? So,
Esau's sister, brother.
What's that?
Esau's sister, man.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I'm tired. You know.
Sores your feet, man.
Yeah, boy. It's, you know, I should have stayed asleep later, but I naturally get up 3 o'clock in the morning because of the jam job. I'm a slave, you know?
Yeah, that's what happens when your mind is trained. Your mind is trained to wake up at that time, you know?
Yeah, man. You know, I jump up thinking, oh, man, I'm going to be late. You know, I said, nah, it's Saturday, man. It's Saturday.
Man, I would jump up and think I was going to work. It's my day off. Crazy.
So, you know.
It's going to come to an end, though.
Yeah, man. So, you know, pace yourselves, man. Pace yourselves. You know, get some rest, man. You know, Shabbat is for rest. So, you know, make sure you get make sure you get some rest if you can.
The most sleep I get at night is 3 hours.
Yeah.
I wake up at 2:30 in the morning. Every morning.
Yeah.
I get back in the house like 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's crazy.
Everybody's sad. I look at everybody's faces on the job, on the bus, and the streets, man. Most people are just sad. Some people are happy, but most people are sad, man, because it's just this kingdom. Kingdom is the worst, man.
I've seen a lot of Edomites looking sad, man, and mad, bro.
Oh, yeah. I told you what happened when I went to the dealership. That dude was like, when I went into the dealership, that dude was like, this is finished. This is, I said, damn, what's wrong with him? But, you know, Chrysler, Dodge, they're not doing good at all, man. You know.
But Dodge charging stuff?
Yeah, the company, the whole industry is doing bad, but they really doing bad. You know, so he was mad because he's probably gonna be laid off or something, or who knows, man. But these guys, they be mad. They women be cheating on them. They be ready to commit suicide. Their daughters become whores and drug addicts. A lot of people are just, you know, they just in a bad position, man.
Real bad. Suicide of a woman, something wrong with him, man.
Huh?
Yeah, woman. Commit suicide of a woman? Come on, man.
Yeah, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of these dudes, they be in love, man. They be in love, man, and that's
not love. They love it. That's called puppy love. They love the flesh, man.
They're attached. They. No, a lot of these dudes feel. I heard Mike Tyson said he can't be without a woman. He has to have a woman tell him what to do. I couldn't believe he said this. And I said, then I caught myself. Mike Tyson said this.
Oh,
you know?
Man.
So you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised, man. Hey, Shalom out. You know. You'd be surprised. A lot of dudes is really going through it. You know, and they suffering. You know, suffering. I saw Project 2025. Yeah, they trying to stick that on him. I want to see how far he gonna still win. You know, he gonna still win. You know, I saw a video. Somebody sent it to me with Snoop Dogg saying, practically saying we're gonna go back into slavery. He didn't say that, but he was just like, yo, when Trump get in office, all this is going to happen, and you know his real racism will come out. But why it didn't happen the last time he was in office? If that's the case, you know,
right? But
they desperate now because they want this chick to get in. But you know, all these black women, they like gonna cry like Hillary, boy. They gonna cry. I want to see this, man. I'm gonna pour me a glass of Hennessy. I'm gonna get some Hennessy then on that. I'm gonna laugh so damn hard, and I'm gonna go on social media.
Make us march with you,
cracking jokes. I'm gonna say, look. I say, what happened? What the hell happened? Look at how he lost again, because a lot of these women, they just want a woman in there. They just want a black, especially a woman of color. But I'm going to laugh so damn hard if he wins.
I came to the conclusion that a lot of women, and especially our women, with lack of knowledge, they are closet feminists out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, definitely. There's no doubt
about it. Closet feminists out. I'm
There's
telling
no
you.
doubt about this.
And they had no idea what it's about. They have no comprehension about the history of it or anything, man.
Yeah, they are feminists. You know, then you have religious feminists. You got women that control the church. There's feminist women in the damn in the church running the brothers around, man. You know, then you see Black Lives Matter. That's just all feminist going to
Witchcraft.
Abortion rights away. Yep, that's exactly what they say. You know, that's the right to be a whore and just get pregnant and dash away the baby, man. That's what that is. You know,
abortion is murder.
Exactly. They get mad at it. You know, if you do a video on that and a long video on that, maybe they might have mercy on you now. Man, they shut down your page immediately.
Yeah,
immediately,
they did
man.
one time like that.
Yep, they will shut your page down. They don't want they don't want you to speak on that at all. But yeah, boy. So I can't wait, man. I can't wait. And then and all you Hispanics that came through the border that don't know the Most High, Trump said he gonna round you up, man. He gonna round you up. So
you better call the Southern Kingdom to help you.
Yeah, or pay somebody to marry you. You know, pay somebody to marry you. You know, a lot of these people they marry these brothers and then they get a citizen, they become citizens, and they after a while they just leave that dude, man, or vice versa. You know,
green card wedding, no?
Huh?
I call it green card wedding.
Yeah. But you know, this is gonna be very interesting, man. It's gonna be very, very interesting. But you know. But you remember when Hillary lost and then everybody was crying?
I saw that.
Oh my God, man.
Remember that.
Somebody put up a meme. It had Hillary saying, "Satan, why hast thou forsaken me?" Satan, why hast thou forsaken me? You know, he said, Satan, why? So, you know, this is what, and this is good for them. This is people that trust in the damn system. They trust in the system,
right.
And you know, they get burnt. They get burnt. Yeah. Look at this. I'm gonna show you something. Remember this? Look at this. This cracks me up every time I see it, man. Remember this, man? Everybody forgot this, man. Told supporters to go home. Let me see if I can play it.
And to all of us, we are
seeing big celebrations inside Hillary Clinton's hotel this morning, but out here the sun is about to rise on a sobering day for Democrats.
Devastated. Sad. Sorry for the country.
A sentiment that spread during those nail-biting hours in the Javits Center past 2 a.m. when Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman, John Podesta, finally told supporters to go home.
Was that?
I said, look at the black woman. Pick your head up.
He told them to go home. They don't want to go home.
Every person across the country who supported Hillary to know that your voices and your enthusiasm means so much to her and to Tim and to all of us. We are so proud of you. And we are so proud of her.
But few in the crowd were feeling proud of their country once it became clear Clinton would not be the 45th president.
What will sadden me when this is over is the reflection I'll have to take on my neighbors, my friends, my co-workers who possibly went.
He's stupid.
Come on, bro.
Tap dancing, wind up toy.
Listen, the Most High believes in patriarchy. You know, that's not saying that we are misogynistic or anything like that. But that's the order of things, man. That's the order. That's proper order.
You better not say that in front of the black woman.
Okay, here we go.
Could be already fighting words, boy.
I'll be like my
boy.
I'm educated, brother. I'm educated for life. Listen.
Oh man, it's gonna be something, man. I can't wait. You know. Yeah. Anyway, brothers, we're gonna wrap it up, man. You brothers have a blessed rest of the Sabbath. And I'll take it from there. There's a camp around the corner for me. I might take a walk over there for a little bit, and I'm gonna come back home.
I'm gonna go right to
All right, man. Anybody got anything you want to say? Any final words? Let me bring y'all up, back up. Yeah. Yeah, good?
No, just what's this? Enjoy Sabbath, man.
All right, man.
We'll say with it next week, you know.
All right, man.
Shalom to all the brothers out there listening, and I appreciate this brother listening to us and so forth, you know.
Yeah, you brothers, we definitely appreciate, man, y'all coming on the post, man. Keep coming, man. It's very very good when y'all come on, man. It feels like more of a classroom setting and so on and so forth. Your brothers and sisters, you keep coming and supporting the page. Hit them thumbs up, of course. Post your comments. If you want to come on, the link is there. You're welcome. Don't think it's just us. Anybody's welcome to hit the link and come on if you ever want to come on. Or if you just want to do comments, that's fine, and view, that's fine. Whatever the case may be, we definitely appreciate you brothers and you sisters coming every Shabbat on the stream. No doubt about that. Couldn't do it without you. But all right, man. I want to see what happened in Iran. I didn't know they had a defense system, man. I had no idea they had that.
I had no idea.
But I want to check that out and see the aftermath. What I heard is that they're about to punk out Iran. They said they're going to let them bomb. This is what the white man is saying, of course, so it could be a lie. He's saying that they're going to let them bomb them, and then they're not going to want no more smoke after that. That's it. But I don't know. I got to see for myself. This is what I heard on conservative radio on my way in last night. But I want to see what the hell is going on because I am curious, Yep. All right, brothers. We'll wrap later, all right?
All right.
All right. So on.